and welcome back to another episode of Candlekeep Mysteries, the Seal Pages of Verglas. We are the Rollers of Fate. I am your lonely DM today, but don't worry, this is not a sad news because Cisco is away celebrating his birthday. So happy birthday, say happy birthday everyone to him.
Happy birthday, Cisco.
I know. So happy birthday to my brother. Hope you are ageless like a vampire. And speaking about creatures that are good at sucking, we have our players. We have Lucky, Annie, Ross, and Luke. Mark should be joining us soon, but we are missing a Joey today. So say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Out of all the jokes you've ever told, the fact that no.
I cannot. I'm too busy to judge him right now because I'm doing a recap. Mo, fuck you.
No worries. I will do the announcements today, so let's jump straight back in. We are on Twitch and on our YouTube channel, which is at Rollers of Fate D&D, where you can find all our previous episodes of The Eye of Observation, Dining in Barovia, and The Heart of War, which is the modified Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen, which airs on Sunday. If you want to get in touch, you can send us emails or whatever on rollersoffatednd@gmail.com. And we have a X channel, which is at Fate D&D. Our games have got adult languages and jokes and, situation themes that you might find inappropriate. And if you do, if your discretion is advised, step away, come back. I'll probably moved on by then. Thanks to Tessa Presents for their awesome maps that we've been using, Darren Curtis for his music and tabletop audio as well for the epic music, and James Webster from time to time we use their artworks too. Lastly, please give us a follow and a like if you haven't done it already. If it helps us grow our stream and to as many people as possible, and we will be forever grateful. All right, so now that we have done that, let's jump to the rolling of the inspiration for today. So Luke did it last week. Who wants to do it this week? I don't know. Who wants to be the person that people go, you suck? Huh? Ross, why don't you do it?
Yeah, why the hell not? That's it's so tempting when you put it that way. What am I rolling?
D6.
1d6. I re-roll ones, is that the rule?
One is counted as a 2. Yeah.
Right, so that's, yeah.
Ross, just...
Wow!
Woo!
6 inspiration. I mean...
Right, so the Heaven version of Las Vegas?
Yep. Pretty good.
I'm going to go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, I thought of that.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of things lottery today. I mean, maybe it's a sign. Maybe we should just all go play lottery or something. But anyway, you guys are probably going to be fine this session. Oh, good. All right. I don't think there's anything else. So, as always, thank you, players, for being here. And everyone watching from home, please make yourself comfortable, grab a drink as we settle in to see what mysteries shall be revealed today. There we go.
Oh. 6 out of 6.
The caravan of chaos stood at a crossroad, their bonds tested and their morals in conflict as they struggled with the fate of their fallen companion Ruin. His actions, his pact with Vecna, his betrayal in stealing the hand of the Undying One, and the grim revelation of his corruption had brought them to a brink of severing their ties with him. Yet, there was still a chance, a final hope in the form of a ritual that could sever him from the Undying One's influence. But the cost, both in effort and in the potential consequences, remained uncertain. Errol and Bruce sought guidance from the First Reader Bookworm and the Great Reader Ale Ivanmore, hoping the wisdom of Candlekeep could offer them a clear solution. Meanwhile, Ziggy and Flair took to the archives, poring through ancient tomes in search for means to destroying the artifact itself. Yagu, however, had already lost hope, convinced that Ruin was beyond saving. Through relentless research, Ziggy uncovered a terrible truth. The hand of the Undying One could not be destroyed by conventional means. To unmake it, another artifact was required, the Eye of the Undying One. However, even that possessing both articles would not be enough. The ritual demanded a willing sacrifice, someone who would take on the eye's power and be slain by the sword of Cass, the only weapon capable of ridding the world of the Undying One's influence. The sheer impossibility of this endeavor left Ziggy frustrated, feeling as though their effort was spiraling into a path with no true end. Needing a moment to clear his mind, Ziggy went to gather his things and freshen up. As he plunged his face into a bucket of cold water, the world around him shifted. He was transported into a strange vision, surrounded by vision of himself, each slightly different, as if they were echoes of possibilities that had never come to pass. They were connected to him by a thread, yet one thread in particular was fraying, fading before his eyes. He watched as one of his alternate selves crumbled into dust, disintegrated into a pure magical essence that surged into him, filling his mind with memories of a life he had never lived. The experience left him shaken, uncertain of what it has meant, but aware that something deeper was at work, something tied to his very existence. With the weight of new knowledge upon them, the caravan of chaos reconvened. After deliberating, they reached an agreement. The ritual would be their final attempt to save Ruin. If the ritual failed to cleanse him, then there would be no more saving him, no more chances, no more compromises. They would have to let him go, or worse, stop him themselves. Resolved, they rested for the night, knowing that the journey was far from over. In the morning they would depart for the sanctuary, the home of the blood hunters, to gather the necessary components for the ritual. But as dawn broke over Candlekeep, Bruce awoke with a start. Memories that had been buried, suppressed by the influence of the Undying One, flooded back into his mind in brutal clarity. He saw it all, the truth that had been stolen from him. It was Ruin. It was Ruin who had slaughtered the villagers, the undead that had returned to their homes in a flux of life and death. They had been victims of Ruin's sacrifice. He had not simply been corrupted, he had embraced the darkness from what he believed to be the greater cause. Rage ignited within Bruce like an unquenchable fire. Fury surged through his veins, his footsteps loud like thunder as he stomped towards the catacombs, his heart set of vengeance. But when he reached Ruin's cell, he found the former friend cold, detached, and resolute. Ruin no longer sought forgiveness. He no longer feared condemnation. Condemnation. He believed beyond all doubts that saving Aki was worth any cost, and that the power of the Undying One was necessary to do so. The others arrived in time to de-escalate their confrontation. There was no resolution, only the knowledge that their mission had become even more dire. With their course set, the caravan chaos gathered their belongings and prepared for what lay ahead. Their first destination, Mount Celestia, where they would need to retrieve the tear of an angel, one of the crucial components for the ritual. At the Bloodhunter Keep, known as the Sanctuary, a portal was prepared for them, and as they stepped through the arcane gateway, they left the world of mortals behind and entered the celestial realm, where serenity and peace reigned supreme. Mount Celestia was breathtaking, a land of golden fields stretching into the horizon, where rivers of silver flowed with quiet grace. The very air was crisp, pure, and filled with a calming radiance, as if sorrow and fear had no place here. It was a world untouched by the corruption of the Undying One, a stark contrast of the grim weight that hung upon their hearts. Their journey took them across rolling hills and gleaming pathways of celestial marble until they came upon their first trial, a diva named Thaladris, Keeper of Sorrow's Grace. With eyes that held the weight of countless eons, Thaladris spoke. The tear you seek is not freely given. If you wish to claim it, you must first stir my heart with a tale. Speak of sorrow, a triumph or loss. Show me the depth of mortal experience, and only then shall the tear be yours. The party stood before the celestial being. their past heavy upon their souls. Each of them had known loss, had faced trials beyond reckoning. The stories they could tell were many, but which one would be enough to move the heart of a celestial? And that is where the story continues. And where was the one I played before? That one. Right. Thaladris leans away from Errol, returning him his bow, and then begins looking around, seeing who is going to be willing to speak up next. Yagu and Errol have already spoken. So, who's next?
I'll speak.
Thank God.
Thaladris, you wish for a tale. One that could move you.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more complicated or conditioned than that.
I have not set any conditions or put any more complication in that. Speak freely. Speak truly.
He looks around and says, I'm sure that any one of us could tell you a story of a tragedy or sorrow or loss. People like us don't find ourselves in this line of work or occupation through happy and stable lives. But I've never been one for doing things the easy way. I've spent most of my life never really having any friends. When I was very young, the only person I could ever truly talk to was my mother. And she died when I was still a child. I still hold her lessons close. Having met the people she came from, I understand now that she was she must have been a very hard and uncompromising woman. But in my memories of her, she was gentle, and she was warm, and she was wise. Wisdom that matched her strength, of character particularly. I could never really talk to my father, and when she died it became worse. It's actually the reason I spent so much time alone. And he was even more uncompromising and bullheaded than she was. No wonder they found each other. But even he proved me wrong. It turns out that Darren Lockwood was a man who would listen. Even when he'd had his mind set on something else, he was willing to change his mind. Because it would make me happy. The first true friend I ever made, sadly not here. But the first friends I've made, some of them are standing here right now. We've faced down horrors. We've disagreed, we've butted heads, we've fought. But there are also priceless memories I would never exchange for anything. When I met my brother, we met in prison. We managed to break out. A terrible place. And we stuck together ever since through thick and thin. Always relied on either his moral compass or his own strength of character. Later then I met Ziggy. He put himself across as this worldly individual, perhaps a bit of a charlatan. He would still claim he is, and Bruce looks at Ziggy as saying this. But I know better. Despite everything thrown at him, he still stands. He still stands firm. And it's something I admire greatly. Not even long after that, I met Errol and Yagu, spat out of a portal when we were sent to investigate a mine. It's a long story. And yet, even though they hardly knew us, they stood by us on one of the worst days of my life, without thought or question for their own safety. Harold has had to face many things in what is to me a very long life, and is not faltered once. And I'm in awe of that. And Yagu, despite having spent so much time out of, just not even a part of the world, isolated, as soon as he had to, he entered it willingly to save his home. And despite all the knockbacks and the disappointments and experiences to the contrary of what he expected, he still keeps going. Doesn't let it slow him down. What I'm meaning to say is, these people, my mother's warmth, my father's willingness to change his mind, Errol's dauntlessness, Ziggy's resilience, Aki's compassion, they're all things that I strive to match even a fraction of. The times we've shared together and the times I know that we will continue to share together, come what may. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
You see the diva begin walking closer towards you. May I? They reach out with their hand, just gently, just caress your face. Do you let them?
Yes, he doesn't move.
As they caress your face, their eyes glow a little, and you feel they're peering into your thoughts, into your mind, like they're trying to envision something. And then,
If that's the case, it's all his memory, all the memories of the good and bad times we've had together.
and then you see the wings beginning to kind of collapse back into the back, and their form beginning to change. And then their skin begins to become scaly, silverish, and they look at you, and standing in front of you is Ruin. What about me, Bruce?
What do you want me to say?
What do you take from me?
I thought you were my friend. I thought that from the times we'd shared together you might have learned something, and I suppose in a way you did. I suppose what to take from you is a warning. That sometimes, no matter how indomitable you might be, some things you can't change. And I believe anyone can. Provided they're willing to. And I suppose you were not. You ultimately chose power.
But even then, you're doing this to try to save me?
No, not now. Not anymore. I'm doing this so that the Undying One loses a pawn. If you can do something in your life after that, then... well, I hope so. But not with me. You'll have to answer for your crimes. But not at my hand. We've shed blood together, we've relied on each other, saved each other's lives. I owe you that much. You can face the consequences of your actions on your own.
You see the diva scales begin to kind of disappear as they begin to kind of grow a little. The wings return back. Their silverish skin and their golden hair begins forming back again. They take a good deep look at you.
There's a lot of hurt there, actually, because Bruce really did bat for ruin on many occasions, and to see it all kind of twisted up is not great.
They turn to look at what was your character's name again, Lucky?
Dimitri?
Dimitri, I had it in my head. I don't know why I thought something else. Dimitri, yes. What about you?
You just want a story. That's it?
Mm-hmm. You see them sit down on a stone, cross their legs, waiting.
Well, you see, I actually grew up fairly well. I had a relatively easy life, but I guess I could tell you about one thing that was a tragic loss. I used to have someone I used to look up to. When I was growing up, I'm sorry. That person, they're no longer here, I guess you could say. I'm sorry. That's all I can really. I'm sorry.
What would you say if they were here?
I don't even know if there's any words that would.
Why don't we try? And the next time you look up to look at the diva, describe to us who you are thinking about, because the diva's body has just transformed into that person.
I guess they would see a human male with dark, messy hair. Well-fed, kind of skinny, I guess. But when Dimitri looks up, he'll have tears streaming down his face. And he'll just start to choke up a little bit and say, Is it really you? I I missed you so much. I I I wish I could find the words to say that I'm so sorry.
What for?
Maybe if I just did more, he wouldn't have left. Maybe he'd still be here. I miss you so much. He'll reach out to just grab the person's hand.
Takes it.
Do you miss us at all?
Every day. You see that smile that you recognize. Gentle. Perfect to you.
I want you to know that I don't have any sad stories to share. I just have happy memories of you. And I miss you so much every day. I'm trying so hard to make the family proud. I know you want something moving. I've never been one for words, but thank you for letting me see you one more time. And he'll pull him in and give him a hug.
While you are hugging them, you see the body beginning to grow as your hand begins to slowly expand, and the next time you pull away, you see the diva looking down towards you, still with that gentle smile. Who was it that they saw? Who is this man? Is it your father?
No, I'll just say for now is a long lost friend.
Okay. A long lost
No.
friend. And there is this gentle smile. They step away, holding you in the shoulder, comforting. As their head turns towards Fleur, you look like someone that could have interesting stories to tell.
Flair will look at the rest of the group in slight disbelief. I'm not about to cheapen my own story in some kind of sob story so you can feel something, Celestial. I understand exactly what happened in my life and what it turned me into. I know what it brought me and what it's driven me to do ever since. Who I am is nothing for you to pity. You want a story that makes you feel something, you have to feel something else. There's nothing that's going to bring tears of joy, and it will not let you cry for me, you patronizing butterfly. Realizing he's maybe overstepped. If you want a story, I don't have anything for you. I'm not going to cheapen my experiences. You and all your feathered glory. If you want to feel something for the souls I'm here to avenge. He'll stick a hand in his pocket and start pulling out small wooden carvings that look like busts of humanoids. Start tossing them one by one to Ladris. Adidark, 13 years old, burned alive. Daenerys, 14 years old, burned alive. Tamair, 27 years old, disintegrated. Holakos, 120 years old, burned alive. Salin, crushed. Zybella, disintegrated. These are my friends. They died horribly in a way that almost nobody deserves. Now here we are, in time, trying to tickle your pickle so you'll give us something you easily just could. We're trying to batter back evil. That should be enough.
It should be. But the tear of a celestial is not the same as a tear of a mortal. It is not like the water from your realm. There is divinity within it, purity. It cannot just be given to anyone. They bend over, they pick up the little wooden busts, each of them, walk up to you. They grab your hand, and it feels a bit forceful, and then puts it back into your hand.
If divinity and purity is what you're looking for, I am most certainly not the person you should be talking to.
Perhaps. But you do not need to say anything. She taps your hands where she's put back the busts in them, and she just turns away. And lastly,
Safely tuck them back away in his pocket and kind of take a step or two back.
you, my child.
Well, I guess I've been listening to everybody, and I feel like saying best for last would be a bit pompous of me, which, after the speech Bruce gave, you'd probably think that's him, but to be honest, I don't really know what you expect of me. I think whatever we say may be pointless, because whatever emotions you have are inconceivable to us, and I assume you're asking of this challenge because, like our emotions, unimaginable to you, I assume your emotions are quite in the same boat for us. I can't suggest what would cause you to cry. I can't suggest.
I want to know you.
You can't suggest what I can't cry.
I want to know you. I don't want to hear another story about other people, or I want to know you. The truth about you. What are you feeling right now? She seems they seem a bit curious. They start to kind of take very gingerly steps forward towards you.
If you want to know, I wish I could tell you, but I honestly can't. I am, unlike these people, I am just... I suppose I'm a coward. Honestly, I am here because I feel deep regret for not doing as much. Deep sorrow for the fact that potentially I could have helped so many of my friends not die or succumb to something just awful, but despite all the change this group has caused in me, I know to my core I am a coward just living in everybody else's shadow.
They look around to look at the others, and then look back at you. And that makes you feel in what way? Disappointed?
Unnecessary, I suppose. I've not been around as long as Herald or Yadu. I haven't dealt with nearly as many struggles as Flair. I don't know Dimitri, so I can't suggest his mortality, and I've never shown the courage that Bruce has. For multiple years, I didn't even go by my own name. I've decided the last person to die to just take over from their place. I've been a shadow and a reminder of loss, and I can't see myself causing you to cry because I assume you can't experience such a feeling.
She looks again to the rest of you all.
I've stood here now because I want to make up for my mistakes. I want to give Ruin the chance I'll probably never have of being, for once, considered a good person. I want to be here because it's the right thing to be here, attempting to save somebody, even if they don't deserve it, because truly, what mortal does? I don't think this will work, because when does everything we do ever hardly work? But I think the thing I'm honestly holding on to right now is hope, and the briefest glimmer of hope can be monumental in anything. And if you have any sense of that, I'd implore you to just help us in this moment. We may not strike your heart with 1,000 needles to cause you just a whimper, but what we have is spirit and a stupid level of devotion to our friends and family.
You speak about everyone else in that way, but you abandon yourself like you are not a part of this group. You feel like you've let them down. You feel like you disappoint them. Is this true? She looks at the rest of you. Is this how he is? Is he a disappointment to you?
Not once. Not even close.
You see the diva turn away. Just turn and look away while you're speaking. Carry on speaking though.
A changeling with imposter syndrome. And Bruce kind of smiles quite sincerely at that. It's like... fitting.
Dimitri
I want to. I just want to do what's right because it's very rare that I ever think about doing something right. Mostly I want to take the easy route, however these people have forced me into options I will forever hate them for. However, that hate is always outshined from the hope they've given me. I am a better person because of them all, however, whether it's been worth it is up to them, and I will always consider them making their own decision thinking I was worth it. Our lives are so much different than anybody else's, because while there may be other adventures, there is nobody forging this caravan like we have. And I think that's all I can really say to you. There's really not much more I could say. I could tell you about my fears, people I've lost, but I don't think it would be enough. We are so fleeting compared to you that a speck of dust is more comparable to anything you should go through, so I don't believe it would be of any note.
Or about the rest of you? Is that how you feel about your friend?
Bruce will open his coat slightly and show a rather deep, jagged scar down his chest. You know, like it hit something vital. He's got a few of them, and he'll say to Ziggy, "This is a wound that should have killed me. It didn't, because of you."
I know what you mean, Bruce, but for me it just doesn't feel good enough. But I'd like to continue to at least become worthy of helping you all.
Errol speaks
Oh,
up and says, What are you saying, Ziggy? There's been thousands of times where you've come at clutch moments and saved our lives. And it necessarily doesn't mean that you need to use your magic to do it. It's this as well. I mean, besides me, you're the second logical person here.
Doesn't matter about logic sometimes, though. Logic just merely enables one to be wrong with authority. And well, I don't have that much authority in this group. I just wish to be good enough for you all one day. I just wish to be kind. However, I don't know whether I can be that sometimes. Most of the time. But I want to stand here and attempt it, even if it kills me. I want to give Ruin the choice to live a happier life, despite the fact he probably doesn't deserve it. Despite the fact that we could be doing this for so many more people, but I have failed him, and I hope to rectify that.
Yagu speaks up and kind of walks in towards you, Ziggy. You know, I'd given up on Ruin. I don't think there's any saving him. But I would never give up on you, Ziggy. Know that.
I think I'll just give Yari a quick nod and just... We're all here devoted to each other, I think, and I'd like to... I think that should be what causes you to show that mortals are willing to stand against you in this moment to even save the ones we don't feel deserving. Some of us don't even consider ourselves deserving, but we're attempting to be deserving. I think that should mean something. Because yes, we'll be all dust before you've even had your next heartbeat, but hopefully this is all getting to you that even for one striking moment, the mortal lives in front of you have power beyond your measure.
You see the diva turn around, their face now kind of in shadow of their hair, not revealing their eyes. They kneel down now to your height while you stand, and they look up to you, to your face. There. I did not need the stories of others. All I needed to see is a story here. Look at them. They would stand by you until the end, and they believe in you. And in return, you sacrifice yourself even for the person that does not deserve it. You are more than you think you are. You are more precious to them than you'll ever know. You see their eyes beginning to kind of twinkle. Do you have a vial?
Sure, and I'll just take out a little vial.
And they press your hands and bring the vial in your hand towards their eye, the right eye. And slowly you see this water. It is the most purest water you've ever seen. It glistens with the light from the radiance of this place. Even more clear and more beautiful than the silver lake around you. And then, bloop, just a single droplet falls into the vial. And she pushes your hand back to you, up to your chest. Thank you.
I suppose I should be saying the same to you, but I'm not one to show generosity. But thank you.
Good. Thank you, everyone. She takes a quick glance at Flair with a slight smile, and then
Flair grimaces.
now, unless you have other stories you wish to try to make me weep, I think this is farewell for now.
Farewell,
luck.
Thaladris.
They
Thank
nod
you.
gracefully. Then they turn around and just stoically look into the distance, waiting for you to leave.
Alright, well, as you turn around to leave, Bruce will turn to specifically the people here. Flair, Dimitri, Ziggy. So, are you all right? Honestly.
Whoever can truly know.
Dimitri,
I'm grateful for what I saw.
he like he meant a lot to you.
Dimitri's gonna reach out and put a hand on Ziggy's shoulder. I know it's not much, and I'm just a stranger to you, but you should know something. Everyone is here for some sort of purpose or reason. Not just here right now, but everyone was born for a reason or purpose. You're gonna find yours soon, and you're going to fit right in. You might not feel useful yesterday, today, maybe not even tomorrow, but I promise you. Give it time and you're gonna fit in. You're going to find your purpose. You're gonna find what suits you best. And I'm sure that these people, and Dimitri will motion towards Bruce, Flair, Errol, and Yagu. I'm sure they wouldn't want anyone else here besides you.
Thank you, Dimitri.
Of course. Now, hey. We've got your friend to save, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Claire?
What?
Just checking in.
Oh, for Christ. I would say Flair will actually, at the moment, Dimitri said we're all here for a reason. Flair will have rolled his eyes and started wandering back in the direction they came. He's still got one hand in his pocket playing with the figurines, though.
Did he roll his eyes at me?
I'll try and talk to him a little bit later on. Maybe not now.
Has he ever talked to Bahamut?
I don't.
Does he need some divine guidance?
Based on that interaction you just saw there, do you think he wants anything divine?
You know, the people who have their eyes closed are the ones who need listen most.
That is true, but when it comes to matters of that sort of nature, it's
Dimitri's gonna
only-
walk off. Flair, come here.
Dimitri! He grabs him. Says, only when they're ready to listen, and that's not now for him. Not even close.
All right. Well, do you want to talk about Bahamut?
Actually, I was wondering if you'd like to talk about Saluna.
Oh, and Dimitri will walk straight.
So, did you know she's also called the Moon Maiden? And this carries on.
All right. And as you gracefully track back to the place where you entered from, there you see the gate still open. The people of the sanctuary, the blood hunters, and as well as the great reader, what was her face? Alea, is waiting on the other side. Flair, being the first one there, steps through, and as the rest of you step through, the portal vanishes. Were you successful? Did you manage to get it?
Yes, we have it. I'll leave it with you, maybe in safer hands.
Alright, very good. Alright, so, where to next? You have either the air element, the plane of the air element, or, unfortunately, the hells.
Should we deal with the most dangerous first? And I don't know.
Chat with a
Well,
devil or wrestle a storm.
I wouldn't mind hitting something after that.
I assume we're going to be doing a lot more hitting of a devil and wrestling. Well, I assume more wrestling of a demon than chatting with a storm would be the actual course of action. But I'd also like to hit something.
I will say that the requirement for a devil's name may not come easy if you go into conflict. Devils can be quite unwilling. They have to be twisted, arms twisted, tricked, I would say, in a way to be able to get them to reveal their names. But there may be other possibilities or options. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I was thinking just the same thing. Not every challenge needs to be met with a headbutt.
Damn it.
Oh, I didn't say that's how we solve that problem. I just said I'd like to find something and hit it.
But it could be a solution, and I'm pretty sure you will find a lot of things that will disdain you and your disdain you all from entering their realm in the hells. I have an idea, actually. Potential place in the hells. I haven't been there, but let's just say my partner did, and she was a very adventuring type, but here, and she pulls out a coin, a strange looking coin. It's kind of gold but with a red tinge to it. This is my partner, Freya. Say hi. she says jokingly to everyone. Yeah, her soul resides in here. Let's just say she lost a wager. And, well, she lost her soul. And she was left in here ever since. So, I think it would be fitting, and she would be happy if you could potentially use this and gamble your way to a name.
So we're gambling with your friend's soul for a name.
She would want it.
I'm fine with it.
I, for
Practicality,
one, would feel terrible using someone else's soul.
The practicality is not lost on me, but she's aware that she'd be going to one of the hells.
I mean, she had already been there. That's why she ended up in her soul in one of the coins. That's where she lost her soul.
Right, so we'd be going on a trip of memory lane for her.
I mean, you can sacrifice your own souls, but I'm just saying this is something that she would be willing to do as well. If you knew her, you would understand. She was the extreme type of adventure, and I loved her for it.
I
Can I insight you, please, more?
Go ahead,
I
make
would
an
also
insight check.
insight.
Lucky
Sure.
can say his thing.
No, I also wanted insight.
Help me, please, because I rolled a natural one. I can't read.
Are we all inciting?
No, I want
20
I want to be certain that she is being honest and not just saying that.
Oop, Moxie.
Hi, Mark.
Andy, drop your thing.
Thanks.
Hey, yo,
27 from
Hello.
Dimitri. Hello.
Dimitri,
We got the teardrop.
you look at her and she's talking about this person with awe. She's talking about a person who she cared about, she loved, and with absolute truth. There's no doubt of what she is saying to you. This person who she's talking about would have been a wild person, and it kind of makes you think, like, yes, this coin is probably dear to Alea, but she's willing to give it to you, knowing the necessity of it and what needs to be done.
I do understand what that means to you, and I understand that she'd be willing to do this, but
I mean,
I'll look to the others.
I'm offering it to you, but all I'm saying is that this could be your, I guess, your chance to not sell your own soul, if you are willing to do that. I mean, it's up to you. This is your friend.
If your friend would have been absolutely willing,
Yes.
then fine. I think. But only because it was her choice to make.
Could I-
What was the name again? Sorry.
Of who?
The coin.
Freya.
Could I argue this instead first?
It's a soul coin. Mm.
Okay.
Just turns to Dimitri.
Your friend there gave up other people's lives in the same way that we're going to use this coin. I'm not trying to make anyone here feel bad, and I do understand that maybe this person in the coin would 100% be okay with this, but we wouldn't be any better than what Ruin did.
Respectfully,
I'm going to trust you guys, and I will trust that you guys won't let me down. I'll wager my soul.
Dimitri, as she said, this woman has made this decision herself, much like you're doing right now. The people Ruin murdered, they had no such power. They had no such agency. None whatsoever. And none of us here is wise enough to know who is truly worthy of being saved or being condemned. Not truly. But I can say unequivocally that some people are absolutely more worthy than others. And from what I know here, each person here is worth more than what that little monster is now.
I still personally wouldn't want to use
Maybe
another toll.
maybe we just keep it as a backup plan then.
I
For what
guess
it's
we
worth,
could do that.
Dimitri.
We'll keep it. We'll keep it as a plan B. But
For what it's worth, Dimitri, I do agree. The whole thing is incredibly distasteful. I don't want to do it. I just don't think it's any person here is worth him.
of course, would you guys mind if I held on to the coin then?
I turned to everybody else.
No, I suppose not.
Aye? Sure. Whoever you
I
want.
wasn't paying attention. I have no idea. Sure.
Soul coin, person willing to be used as a bargaining chip with the devil.
Does he always just stare off into space for that long until he finally says something?
Yes.
Yes.
Almost exclusively, as long as I've known him.
Signature
Fascinating.
move this.
Anyway,
Welcome
I
back,
think-
Mark. Good to see
Thank you. Yep.
Yes. I think you can hold on to the coin, however, I may like to know where you're putting it so I can take out from your person when necessary, because I'll probably end up chatting with the devils.
I'll
Yeah.
be putting it right here, and I'll point to an alarms. It says ALMS box, but I don't know what it's.
Arms.
I'm putting it
An arms box.
arms.
Basically,
box.
arms for the poor.
I'll be putting it right here.
Okay.
A coin would go in that.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Okay.
coin is put into the box. And the wooden sound hitting. And
Do you have any other donations for Bahamut, by the way? Any of you?
only if you're willing to donate for Ogma.
Could I do a religion check on that?
Yep.
Bruce gives a silver coin to you and to the other person. So 2 silver coins.
Ooh.
Anyway, should we be...
Oh shit.
Yardu, are you up for demon hunting?
Always.
Always, okay. I think we've got our mission then.
All right.
To be clear, this is a devil and not a demon, right?
Even better.
Tomato, tomato, Bruce.
I'm just checking because I know one is different from the other. One you can actually reason with to a fashion.
Anyway, I spoke a bit of Infernal in my younger years. I'm sure I can manage something in Dal. Shape change into more of a tiefling.
Jolly
Okay.
Just
Good idea.
want you to be certain. Like ones are more reasonable. Ones are much more maim, kill, burn. Maim, kill, burn.
All right. You see the blood hunters as you guys think they just kind of push you away from the center of this whole cavern, and in the middle you see the master get a blade and spill, and it's the amount of blood that's coming out of their hand is filling up like a pool on the floor,
Oh
and
dear.
after they've sacrificed enough of their blood, you see them utter a few incantations, and then the blood just, you know how it just gets like the floor melts? It melts underneath, and immediately you feel you feel this searing heat, this acrid smell of brimstone, and a sea underneath you, like a crimson wasteland that greets you. Kittens are sunk around the thing, and rope is thrown down for you guys to climb down.
Oh dear.
Errol, can you help me here? And yeah, sure. And Errol will roll out his flying carpet, and Errol will climb down because he has a climbing speed. Ziggy will get on the carpet.
Okay.
Bruce floats down.
Oh, Flare goes in the carpet, I suppose.
I don't want to roll for it, so I will go in the carpet as well.
Okay.
Does no one use the rope? Apart from Errol.
Well,
I
apart
don't
from
push
Errol.
myself.
Yeah, they didn't know you had a carpet, but sure, fair enough.
As Bruce is floating down, Errol's climbing. I said, Errol, do you know I could carry you? You know.
No, I have to do this. Get the cardio in.
Oh, this again. Right. Okay, then Bruce just floats much faster than you. Down, away from you.
All right. As you continue to descend, you hear from above the master say, "Be quick and be certain. Remember, do not trust anything that they say to you. Get what you need and come back. We do not know how long we can hold this open for. Good luck." And as you descend through, you land on a cliff's edge where you can see the waistline. The waistline. The
This place has really let itself go.
I know, right? The land of Avernus, the first layer of hell in front of you. And there in the distance you see some sort of kind of buildings that have been kind of put together, and you see that there's a lot of activity going on. Maybe a mile off. A little bit of a journey for you to walk, but in the distance you feel like that's the direction that you need to go. Right now, there's nothing around that's you've caught attention to or has caught you. Well, you're unsure if something has noticed you.
Well, that being the case, can we make perception checks to see if we've been spotted by anything?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Please make a perception.
Me and Errol are gonna do that.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Boom.
Oh,
Can see the future.
also, boom.
Precognition.
Yeah, Flair and Harold, both of you kind of take a step forward, kind of scouting the area, looking around to see if there's anything around. You do notice a few things. You do notice that your presence has been known, but only by strange little creatures, little winged monstrosities, imps, fly by, looking at you, then disappear into the shadow. And just keep an eye at you from a distance. Then they disappear and another one kind of pops up, seeing that you're there. You're unsure, but both of you get this uneasy feeling that staying in one place is not a good idea. And time is of the essence.
We should. This is Errol speaking. We should move quickly. I think I've been to the Hells once or twice with Dr. Gret, and we should. I can speak Infernal for us like Ziggy can, but we should keep a close eye.
Why don't we just cap on the small ones and then we get his name from one of them?
It depends on whether they'd know it.
Wonderful.
And any death we could put on them would probably be not as worse as whatever their masters could force on them.
Let's leave them with curiosity for now. They don't know what we want. We don't want anybody running back to Daddy.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
I already hate this place.
All right. Complete contrast of where you were before. Your steps are sticky, as if your foot are your soles are melting into the ground as you walk, and you descend Avernus, walking a path wherever you can, jumping from platform to platform. And Harold and Flair, you continue to watch, seeing that from a distance you are being followed. Eventually, you come to a place where there is this long kind of path which has been compressed by two cliffs' edge, where you have to kind of make your way in single files. And as you do, and you begin walking through, you see, as you come out, you see on your left a group of winged creatures, tall, humanoid. They're all kind of looking down. Potentially, one of them, you see them have bones in their hands. They throw it onto the ground as if that they're playing a game or gambling. The other one, they haven't noticed you yet, but you see them one of them look up and say, "Who speaks Infernal here, Ziggy?"
Ziggy and Harold do, so Luke.
Okay, Luke. Whoever else, anyone else speak Infernal here? No?
If I say I do, does that mean I can?
You can in your head, but
Yes, I understand them perfectly. I understand them perfectly. He's thinking, right, I got this game. I'm going to win this round. And like I said, he's bloody cheating.
you hear that. Well, you hear something very quick. You cheated. I did not cheat. You did. You tried it before in your previous hand. I noticed you. So I did it as well. Fair is fair game, isn't it? You stupid. And then the other one goes, you see him pull out this kind of wicked club with spikes on it and swing it at the devil. Smash! The other one his face cracks with this sort of splatter of kind of blood that sizzles onto the ground, black ichor. And then you see one of the other ones kind of laughing. And then notice you all. Hey! And they all kind of turn, wickedly looking at you. If you ever seen, those kind of anime where you in school you have those thugs that give you that look, the kind of raised eyebrow and kind of like, what are you doing here kind of look. That's what they're kind of seeing, looking at you at the moment.
Bruce turns to Ziggy and says, "Well, was I right?"
Sorry, what did you say? That was too quiet.
He turns to Ziggy and says, "Was I right? Was I right? Were they cheating?"
Surprisingly, yes, you were.
Yes.
Either way,
Well, look at that. Devil's cheating. Who would have thought?
Either way, Bruce, I just need to grab something from your bag, and I take out the Quicken Mind Crystal, which as I said I was going to do that.
I'll delete that.
Yep. I'll say
you see in front of you. These are lesser devils, and from what Alea told you, you need the name of let's say, grand devil or something like that.
Yeah. I'll say an infernal. I don't care which one of you cheating. It was clearly him. I'm not going to point to which one, but I'm just going to say him. Just implying it could have been any one of you. But I am here to speak with someone of much higher station than yours, and we'd kind of like to get on with that. So if you could get back to your game and remember that one lost the rule, we'd be most kind to just let you be.
Make a. Are you trying to intimidate them, or are you trying to persuade them?
Let's say persuade, because that's 5 times. That's a bit better.
Okay.
While he does that and does the roll, Dimitri's gonna pipe in and try to sound as confident as he can. We're looking for Willowban.
Who?
I hear the name Willowban. I turn to Dimitri.
He'll say it. He will say it in Infernal, though. I'm sorry.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know
but I hear
Inferno?
the Willowban would still be Willowban, right?
Yeah, Willowban will still be Willowban. Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce is like, what?
25. Unless him helping
Well.
gave me advantage, then I'll roll again.
No. 25 is enough. But they both kind of look at each other. Well, all three of them look at each other, and they are confused. They don't know who this Willaban is. And then they kind of turn and look towards kind of Ziggy, and then they go, "See, he caught you red-handed. Cough up the soul coin now." "No, I won't." And you see them kind of fight and struggle as they kind of. They're kind of, everything here is kind of cliff's edge kind of situation, and you see them fight and then tumble off, and as they kind of tumble off, you see them fighting and then flying and fighting, and you see them kind of struggling away, leaving one of them behind, and then one of them kind of turns to look at you. "You be on your way now."
Oh, yes, also, remember the good rule of Hells. Whichever one of them makes it out of that, we'll owe you a favour if you help them.
That's good. All right. And then you see him kind of fly off.
Right, he's going to go portray those two as they're currently beating the shit out of each other. Let's leave.
All right.
Jolly
They
good.
could have. Don't you think we should ask them? We need to find one of Ruin's former patrons.
Yeah, you said his name, didn't you? That's the one we're looking for.
We need to get his true name. We never got it before.
Who is we?
The organization I work for, the Mo, help me here, the Silver Hunters.
I don't know. You just wait for.
The Crimson Snow is the Blood Hunters.
Crimson Snow.
The Crimson Snow. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, you're like the hired hand. You're not part of the Crimson Snow per se, but yeah.
Inspiration, Andy, for helping
They
me clear
hired
and DM. I need bother, thank you. I appreciate that. That's all right. I'll just give myself one.
We need to find weaker devils that we can manipulate and try to convince them to give us some sort of way to that Willaban. I don't feel confident trying to find someone stronger than them at least. It'll be harder to, what do you call it, bend the arm.
Mo,
Mm-hmm.
would we know that if a devil or a fiend dies in hell, they die for good? Because if they die up, say, up top, they pop back down.
I don't know. Is that the rule?
I believe so.
I'll have to look it up. But let's just go with it for now. Sure. I'll look it up later. Yeah.
If that's, let's assume it is the case and it is generally known. Well, Bruce is at least proficient in religion, at least, so let's say. Fiends have a true death if they're killed down in the hells, correct? I suggest that's leverage.
Sorry, the leverage is that we will kill them if they don't tell us things. It's the same leverage we have with everybody.
It's more that.
I mean, doesn't that always work for you, Fleur?
Yeah.
I just mean that it wouldn't work up on the.
That's why I argue.
It wouldn't work on the material plane because they would just pop back down here. But they have a true death if they're killed here.
Why were the Crimson... Have the Crimson Snow have been involved with Ruin since before his involvement with his current sponsor?
Just current as far as I know, but I don't really necessarily work with them. They've given me some information, and Bahamut wants us to assist in Ruin becoming a better dragon. Not really something I thought I'd ever say in my life, but yes, we're trying to assist a former chromatic.
To assist a former chromatic by severing his... I'm saying this while walking, I assume, because we're not wanting to stay still. We're trying to assist our former chromatic by severing his tie to his current evil patron, and we're down here in order to do that, looking for his former evil patron. His redeeming qualities must be deep down somewhere.
No, he had two patrons. I suspect they initially leashed him. They were a celestial and a fiend. My suspicion is that they did this as some kind of bet. They're trying to prove a point to one another. I'm sure
Yes,
one of
that
them
sounds-
won at this point.
I
So,
I-
just quick thing, sorry. Turns out Reddit says devils will turn into goop and then go back home. Demons will turn into goop and go back home, but devils will die forever if they die in Avernus.
Oh. Okay. Lucky, what are you saying?
Dimitri is gonna start putting down some incense on the floor. He's gonna kneel down and on his knees, put his hands together and start to pray. And I would like to cast divination.
Okay. Tell
Uh,
us what it does. What does it do?
Tell us, even though I myself have once cast that spell and just don't know what it does.
I will put that bit there. I guess I could have just casted it instead of putting it. I am offering a incense, and I get to ask a single question concerning a specific goal or event to occur with 7 days. The question I'll ask is, in what direction could we keep going to find Ruin's former patron Willowban?
Oh, okay. You feel. What have you put? Just the incense? Is that all you've? I'm trying to just to kind of.
And I will use the silver coin given to me from Bruce in the
Okay.
alms box, but I will not use the
Oh, the
soul
silver
coin.
coin.
Just
Oh, I thought I misheard you.
Shit
I was-
myself then.
no, just the silver coin given to me from Bruce, not the soul coin.
You focus in, and the rest of you, see Dimitri kind of kneel down and focus, but you begin to envision this. You see the coin in front of you. It kind of portrays the kind of similar kind of reflective kind of pattern of platinum itself in a sense for a minute. And as you do, you focus. You see the coin kind of from flat, and then begin rolling, and then it rolls off the cliff. And as you kind of focus and see and watch the cliff go down, you see the coin fall into the depths and the darkness of the hells below. And as you focus and focus, you feel this kind of this pull and understanding that it is not they do not reside in this layer of hell, and they may be further and deeper down in the layers underneath, potentially far from your grasp at this point.
Fuck.
What's wrong?
Forgive my language. I'm so sorry. That patron is well out of our reach.
Is that not
Yeah,
what we're looking
probably.
for, though?
Sorry, what was?
Is that not the one? Is this the patron? Is this the one we'll need to find, or is it just any formidable one that will do?
I imagine any formidable one will do, but that was. I guess that was trying to cut the middleman.
One moment. This might help, and I'll do commune with nature.
Okay.
Specifically, I want to find location of specifically powerful fiends. There's a bit about powerful fae, fiends, celestials, elementals. I want to know if there is one within 3 miles,
Oh,
along with, I'd say, terrain, buildings. Yeah, terrain, but I have 3 of them. So terrain, bodies of water, buildings, and powerful fiends.
okay. You immediately get this guidance, this focus of divine light that you can see in the distance. Only you can see this. It's almost as if there is this kind of celestial moon glow that is guiding you towards the kind of building structure that you see in the distance. Unless you've already walked half a mile, you're not that far off now. And from this distance as well, you can kind of hear music as well. But I think it shows you that that's where there are potential fiends that are of great power and importance residing.
I think we need to go that way. Follow me.
All right.
Okay.
As you all continue to walk, eventually you find yourself on a road. Like there's this cobbled road, you could say, made of red bricks, and you see it kind of winding, and you see in the distance a few, hellish residents walking towards this kind of walled structure. And then from here you can hear this kind of like a beat in the distance, just almost techno-ish in a way, coming from this kind of place. And then as you are kind of walking, you see this kind of lost soul walking, very frail, tattered, and is being pulled by a succubus. If you can make a I guess religion check.
Sure. What on earth could a succubus be doing with this poor lost soul?
Of course, Jocko knows about this, but not about anything about L13 related shit. Of course.
Well, you see them. They got dark wings, devilish tail, wicked red hair, and their wings kind of got this kind of leathery red texture to them. They have this wicked this soul tethered to this chain. Those that I think everyone, apart from Harold, everyone would kind of. They're kind of known as like a beautiful corruptors. They're very kind of lurking, always going to forbidden places, sleeping with victims, tempting them in a way. And you see that this lost soul has been tempted and has been chained, and they seem to be kind of walking along. And then you hear the man go, please, I don't know where you're taking me. Please, I don't know. Quiet. You're mine now, and I will do as I fit. Perhaps I should gamble you away. Or maybe I'll toy around with you. Who knows? Well, first let's get there. I'm dying for a drink. Perhaps I'll get you one too? He seems a bit scared, and then all of a sudden he's lured by her. Okay, sure. Come. She pulls the chain. He tugs, and they continue to kind of walk.
I hate this place.
Well, anyway, enough of Harold, stop staring. Enough of all that. We should keep moving. Just ignore anything. Maybe just try and bargain with the biggest, baddest thing we see. But we can't save any of the souls here.
Presumably, if they're already down here, they're already damned.
Might I suggest that we do something about how visible we are? We're just walking through hell now.
I mean,
Is that
potentially.
against, is that not allowed, or?
Just generally regarded as not the best idea. But can anybody else turn things invisible? People?
Let's have a look.
If any of us could cast the spell, there's 6 of us.
Errol can cast Pass Without a Trace. And maybe we can just start
How long does that last?
An hour.
Just-
1 hour.
That sounds helpful. No.
Maybe we can lose the creatures that have been keeping tabs on us.
Yes, why don't we, fast movements, but with specific, like, looking for, like, stuff to hide about, and, Earl will cast Pass Without a Trace. You all get a +10 to your stealth.
Good. All right.
Nice.
As you begin slowly walking towards this this kind of little structure, you begin to see more residents or people or creatures around. You see strange insectoid creatures that kind of click and talk amongst each other as they enter into this kind of place, and it seems like a lot of people are kind of entering. At one point, as you are walking, you feel the ground kind of shaking behind you, and as you look, you have to look up as you see this fire giant just kind of walking past you. One of you see them kind of look down and then kind of look beyond, and then kind of duck down. They have to kind of duck down the gates that they see that's made of kind of like a stone and door, and then they kind of step through, and then you immediately begin to hear the kind of the reverberating sound of the music that begins to kind of flow into the place itself. And as you do, you begin to hear I pressed play and it didn't come up. Yeah, you hear the noises and music kind of going around, and then you see all these you immediately kind of get this kind of feeling of a betting casino area where you see people just kind of throwing soul coins here and there, betting away, people getting flung across the room with no mind and attention. It's like a whirlwind of activities. There's demons, there's devils, there's damned souls alike. Fill this whole place up, and as you kind of enter, it kind of goes into that kind of closed structure. So you're in the kind of the halls. There's gambling tables on the side, and glowing dice, infernal roulette wheels, and enchanted card games. The air is thick with the sound of laughter, curses, and the clicking of coins. As you kind of enter through this place, make a perception check.
Did we get any benefit from the password trace?
You gain a +10 to your stealth.
We haven't rolled stealth though, so it's
Are
just gonna
you
waste
going in
otherwise.
stealthily, or you're just?
That was the idea. That's why I think.
No, let's
password
go in
trace-
stealthily. Everyone,
Roll
everyone, let's go.
Otherwise, we
roll for
just waste the spell slot.
Sure. I mean, I didn't know if you were going to use it there and then, or use it now. Kind of like
You
disappearing.
started talking, so I wasn't sure.
Sure.
Anyway, let's roll with stealth. Harold will probably still roll because I'm the one doing it. He has advantage though because of his boots of elven kind.
Okay.
Thank God, what's that? Fuck.
Okay, a
Oh
40
my God.
Bro.
from Harold.
The stealth's +25. How the?
So he has a +15. However, I added the +10 manually.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So I'm at 38. I was gonna say if he's on 50, he just leaves the campaign.
Yeah.
Bye.
Like,
21 on
His
Dimitri.
character sheet get lost. That's how stealthy he becomes.
So the lowest
He pops up in the
is
Sunday game.
Bruce, right? With a 17. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's perfectly fine. You do notice that while you go in and you're keeping to the sides of the wall, not a lot of people are paying you mind. Not really anyone. Everyone's just so fixated in gambling in this place. It seems like they're here to spend and to earn somehow. With your perception, you notice that there are several kind of tables around there in this kind of gambling hall area. You see some people playing some sort of infernal dice and the roulette, and then some sort of card game as well in the distance. But right at the top, you see that there are a few of the people going up to this kind of caged desk where sitting behind it is a very cloaked, large humanoid being, slightly smaller than a giant, but wider. They wear this kind of cloak. You can't even see their face or anything. From time to time, you do see the exchange of someone passing soul coins over, and then a hand coming out of the cloak, a very wrinkly old hand, passing over potentially an item, or potentially from time to time someone receives a parchment, or sometimes even more soul coins. It seems like that's kind of like the main desk area, but it's in the distance up the two kind of spiral steps to the top over there. Yeah, you are in the casino.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, he seems to be the head honcho. We may want to try to speak to him.
I can't imagine you just walk up and go, "Excuse me."
No, we need a plan. Like, what would a demon devil thing respect? Like, what should we do to get him to be like, oh yeah, I can give this guy my name.
Power, souls.
Win, I think. Surely.
Yeah.
It's a casino.
We could entice him with a game.
We need to build the stakes up to this, though. We can't just jump in and say your name versus this guy.
What if someone tried to act and Dimitri's gonna look right at Ziggy? What if we knew someone who had a really unfortunate life and was willing to ask for something in exchange and offer a deal?
Are you trying to tell me my life is unfortunate?
I'm just saying you look very sad most of the time, and I know that they prey upon that.
Yeah, the desk.
I'm just saying I'm just saying you're very vulnerable, and they prey upon that in this.
Thank you. I am the weak link of the group. It does feel that way.
No, not
Dimitri.
weak link, just
Dimitri,
vulnerable.
My God, I can't. That was.
It's Bahamut, my Bahamut.
Of course, but you.
Okay.
What
Let's go
happened?
for it.
You did not read this terribly well, did you?
Ziggy, are you for it or against it?
Let's attempt it.
Just
Wait,
tell them that you
is that our
want.
best plan?
I
Potentially.
think so.
So just go in there, tell them something sad about you, and that you want help to make things easier to get to where. Just tell them you're willing to offer a soul, maybe your soul, in exchange for some sort of service. They usually can never say no to that.
It would
Well,
be prudent to try and get him out of the caged area. There's not a lot we can do to help you in there.
What games are there to play?
There are a dice game. If you, while you are kind of standing looking around, you see them. There are these kind of infernal dice where the people are putting a number of coins down, and they're rolling a six-sided die, and then they're deciding to. As you notice, you see them. If they rolled like a 4, 5, or a 6, they seem to be. Winning something, but if they rolled anything lower, then they lose the soul coins that they had bartered with. On rolling a 1, you see in an instant where someone rolled a 1, and they lose all their coins that they had placed down immediately. So
Okay.
very high stakes. The other one that you see is there's this infernal roulette wheel that's kind of spinning around. There's only 10 numbers on it, and as the kind of people are putting bets on either a black or a red, or they're putting bets from 1 to 10. And despite it being such kind of low odds, they seem to people are losing more than they're winning. It's kind of one of those kind of situations that they think that they've.
Ever.
Yeah,
Surprise.
exactly right. Yeah, and then the last one is some sort of kind of. A card game. Out of game it's like a blackjack. So you see the dealer draw 2 cards, kind of infernal cards that you see, and the dealer, the player decides to try to get to get to 20, and if they get to over 20, then they go bust.
So like blackjack with 20?
Yeah, blackjack with 20. Yeah.
Well, so what you're saying, Mo, is because where I'm from, the game is called 21, not blackjack. So
Yeah, but
you're saying we could play a game of 21 while we're here.
yeah, but
20 though.
it just to make it easier, 20. Just to make it yeah.
So would the aces still count as a 10 or a 1 depending on what you need?
Well, it's going to be dice, so in our sense, there's no cards, so mechanically it's going to be dice.
This big guy.
Yeah.
To get the big guy out, you either have to do incredibly well, and he thinks you're cheating, or you have to be caught cheating.
I'll just kind of describe the person again. They seem to be some sort of person. Like everyone's going to like a I can't remember what they're called, but you know when you want to give in your chips to get something back.
It's a cashier.
Yeah, like a cashier or a kiosk. Next to them, there are a couple of pit fiends just standing there in guard, making sure that things are going in fair. But this person seems to be doing most of the kind of dealings and stuff. So potentially speaking to them might give you a bit more of a idea of what is needed or what you require for potentially if they are giving away devil's names. Or you can try other avenues as well.
I think maybe just try and talk to him to at least get the lay of the land there.
I think that's a good idea.
I do want to play 21 over here, though. I love the game. I just want to play 21 there.
But we also have a soul coin. A soul coin. Also, I think we should mention this thing. It has 3 charges of D10 of temporary hit points, just in case anybody needs that.
The soul coin?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Handy. Let's go talk to the boss.
All right.
Yeah.
You maneuver around people, souls and people around, and then eventually go up the stairs. You stop because there is like 2 people in front of you, and then eventually you are up next. You get to it, and well, it's taller than you expected. I guess whoever the tallest person is, the desk comes up to your forehead, so you have to kind of pull yourself up to look. And when you look in, all you see is this kind of cloaked figure. Imagine, like you can't see anything apart from this kind of gloomy robe over their head. Waiting for you to say something. Whoever's speaking, that is.
I'll translate anything you want.
Yeah, only Errol and him can speak Infernal.
Also, my mum was telling me about the new washing machine that's getting delivered, so I don't know what we were talking about.
Get the lay of the land from the cashier guy. He looks like
Right. Okay.
what can we do to get a big devil's name?
Well, I guess I'll start as Ziggy. We're in the business of name calling. Let's say we're looking into gathering some names, and we were told you're the person to help us out with that.
There is a moment of pause, and there is no words, but a small piece of a paper just slides out.
I won't touch it. I'll mage hand it and just kind of take a look.
You look at it, and it says, "The cost of a devil's name is 10 soul coins."
Oh, fuck.
Boys, it looks like we may be doing some gambling.
May we request which name, or is that not part of the service?
Can we request a name, or is that more?
The kind of pit fiend. You're going to request a name of a name that you do not know.
We know a cover name.
Both the pit fiends on the side begin to laugh. Move along.
Seems not.
Hold on.
I take it that went poorly.
Well, we're not getting a specific name. We're getting a name. However, we need coins for it. So, what we could do is go outside and beat the L13 shit to the other demons we found earlier, the lesser ones, and take their soul coins. They probably have 9. Or we could go gambling here.
But don't we already know that everyone in here cheats because we saw the other 2 people cheat, so...
We can cheat as well.
What I do
Or
know
we can just to throw out an idea out there. Why are we engaging in gambling when all of these coins are already here? Why are we not just stealing coins or finding other ways to get them? We're engaging in games of chance? That seems riskier.
I think if we get caught stealing from them, that they'll all just kill us.
Then
If we lose the soul coin, we're done anyway.
we
Well, then
But
we.
we'd-
unless
Go
I get
home.
caught, I can. I've pickpocketed kids in my time. I'm sure I could do it again.
Mo, would Bruce know that devils generally have laws, they stick to rules? So like if they're not beholden to a rule, they do what they want. But say in a casino, is like you will listen to the rules of this household, and this is what it is. For example, a devil is caught cheating in a casino. They're not going to be asked politely to leave. They're going to be taken out back and dealt with, basically.
Potentially, yep.
Can I roll for that, or?
No, that's you kind of see in the process where you do see someone getting caught, and a pit fiend comes and grabs this person and escorts them, like you said, to the back to never be seen again, and never return. So there is a risk in potentially cheating.
How far away?
How far away? What?
How far away are they from us?
Maybe about 40, 50 feet away.
Okay, because I believe. Actually, I don't want to risk it because, like, what if they have like true sight and can see Errol going invisible and stealing coins?
Iago, you notice something really small, looking at, kind of listening into your kind of conversation, and you see there kind of this imp on the side, and it kind of he clocks to you looking at him, and you clock him, and he goes, "You're looking for soul coins, the name of a devil. I can get you that. Name's Snips."
Guys, I got the name of the devil, we can go, it's Snips. Let's go.
What?
No.
Oh. Oh, you're Snips. Got
I'm
it.
Snips. Right,
And
yes,
what would
yes.
you want in return?
Oh, just the soul coin that you, if you have any.
Our soul coin is worth much more than any of the soul coins you can gather, so.
I'm sure. But if,
Have
like
to-
your red friend over there, if you lose it, you'll have to bet your own souls, and he don't seem the kind that want to do it. And I'm offering you a simple offer. You give me your soul coins that you have, and I'll get you a name.
How do we have? Do we have a guarantee
Right.
of an actual name?
Oh yes, I'll give you a name, guaranteed.
An
The
actual
devil's
You were-
true name.
a real one.
Oh yes, yep, absolutely true.
We cannot be considering trusting this thing.
Hey,
Is this,
hey!
a
I'm standing
devil or
right
demon?
here. Will you? What?
Mo, is this a devil or demon? Can I make it like a.
It's
sort
an
of-
imp. It's an imp.
Okay. Doesn't help.
So it's an
but-
imp fiend. I think they're a fiend. Yeah.
Fiends.
Flare-
I don't
Flare
care
would
if
like
you
to-
can hear me.
This thing down on the ground, you said it's very small.
Yeah.
Flair will get down on the ground on his knees in front of it and
Hey,
look
yeah.
straight into its eyes.
Mm.
It's just how I talk to short people meme.
If you don't look very trustworthy,
Oh, does
If
anyone
you-
really look trustworthy here? Look around you. But you can
Yes,
trust
I
Snips for sure.
I do. So you can trust me when I say that if you remove that coin without giving us the name, I will remove your throat.
No, there's no way we're trusting him.
Sure,
You
yeah,
know
I
how-
do. Come on. Of course I know a
How
name.
how would one like you know a devil's true name?
Well, I source in information, dealing with what people need and what people want. Look, you either pay up and cough up 10 soul coins to that person over there, or I can get you one for a really cheap price. How many soul coins do you have?
You don't even know that person over there's name, do you?
No one knows anyone's names here. Oh, but that person knows many names.
So you don't know anyone's name. Nobody knows anybody's name. You don't know anybody's name. Go
Oh,
away.
no. I know names. You can trust me.
Name one
Insight.
right now.
Insight, please, while you're
No,
having
I'm
a
not
Yeah.
conversation.
stupid. Yeah, go and make
Also,
an insight check.
also insight.
I was
Yeah,
I was
I-
trying to intimidate him into giving something away. But if that's not worked, I'll incite as well.
Okay.
There's no way we're trusting a fucking.
I don't trust him. I just can't read him, that's all.
21.
Everyone apart from Ziggy. Well, he seems to be an up and up. But Ziggy, you notice something. He is a very, very tricky person. He is sly with his words and has this way of kind of convince people. He seems to be you don't know how much of an importance he is of this place, but he's definitely trying to get the up and up on you, in a way.
I think we're being played here. I think we'd rather.
Hey, no,
do
you're
this.
not. You can trust me. Come on, I'm telling you. Why do you want to spend so many soul coins for something that I can just give it to you?
I honestly don't think you're trustworthy, and I'm sure the guards of the establishment would love to figure out why someone is trying to undersell them.
No,
I
wait.
could go bring them.
No, you know what? Forget it. All right. You
No,
see
no,
him
no,
kind of pull
I-
off the collar and
No,
go,
I-
get
I-
out of here.
I grab
And you see
him,
him.
Bruce. I grab him.
You see him turn
So I
invisible.
grab him by the foot. Oh. I have him by the foot.
And then he just your hands kind of grasp in thin
No,
air
it's
as well. You casting a spell in this way?
No, I can't count as well. He's
Okay.
invisible.
Let's just do this the easy way, guys. Let's go play roulette or something. Not roulette. Let's not play roulette. Let's play 20.
I'm inclined to agree. That being was talking utter bollocks. I do agree with Dimitri. Trusting would have been a mistake.
All right. Which table are you going to?
21.
All right.
By the way, it's 9:10. Should we stop for a break?
Yes, that's what I was about to do as well. As you walk towards the infernal card, the dealer's game, you sit down, and it will only be one of you sitting down with a soul coin. And as you sit down, you kind of see in front of you, you see a Rakshasa as a dealer. His hands kind of twisted in his tiger's form as he kind of starts using his hands to kind of flip out the cards in front of you. But we will continue that after the break and see if you guys win any soul coins. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. See you all in a bit. Woo. and welcome back. All right, let's carry on. You are all sitting around. Well, who's sitting down? That's who is going to be rolling. Who's feeling lucky?
Can multiple people play?
If you have
only have one
multiple
coin.
coins,
We have the
Damn
one
it!
coin. Should I try it first?
Go on, Ziggy.
Is it
Come on.
D20 rolls?
it will be. I'll tell you the rules. So you're sitting down. All right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
as you sit down on the table, you see here the Rakshasa bets, please. You see a couple of other people putting kind of coins down as well around you. But for you, the aim of the game is you're going to roll 2 d10s. You can draw an additional card, which is an additional d10, and you must either get 20. Anything over a 20 is a bust. The dealer will also start, will then roll a d10, and then roll another d10, and see whoever gets close to 20 basically wins. Winning, you will win double if you win. A tie result is a loss for the player.
Yep, house rules.
Right. Okay.
House wins.
These are not D20 rolls, so I can't affect this with my portent.
No, you cannot.
No.
We do have
Also,
a-
because it's not a D20 roll, I can't use silvery barbs.
We have. They know you're casting it. To be
I
fair.
have subtle.
Oh, do you? Oh, never mind then.
I will allow you to use whatever way you want to if you're going to use magic, and if you can use it subtly to be able to, you know, maybe roll an additional d10 or maybe you know, cause a bit of a. We'll see how it works. Basically, we'll see if there's any opportunity for you to
Yeah.
to kind of re-roll it again. But I'll say, yeah, if you can use your for each round, you can use your thing once for a roll, as long as you're using your. What did you say you were going to use?
I have subtle as well as just portent rolls.
I don't think the potent rolls
Yeah.
will work, but the subtle. What are you going to cast?
Depends on the spell, like maybe silvery barbs, or I could like. I don't know. I could sell a few things actually.
I would say you can use your silver props on your own roll, not
Right,
the dealer's
okay.
roll. That will give you, I think, the upper hand if you need to. But you will have to, you know, subtly cast it. Sorry, go ahead.
Right.
Don't forget what Ross said. We have 6 inspirations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and you have 6 inspirations as well. So you can use the inspiration as well to give you the upper hand to re-roll one of the d10s
Right, okay.
if you need
Let's-
to as well.
Let's
Perfect.
play. So sorry.
Silvery
that I fucked
barbs
this up.
might be the brilliant one here because you're looking for small numbers. You want to stay in
Yeah,
the. Do you have the rule for 5-card hands?
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, if I target myself with silvery barbs, I'll make myself roll lower, and then I can make someone else roll higher because they have advantage. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. So, I guess are we rolling 2d10 then first?
Well, yeah, you roll 2 d10. You see the other ones start rolling as well.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Seven?
Okay.
So
You gonna stick or are you gonna ask for another?
I'll ask for another.
The Rakshasa obliges, takes out another card and spins it over. Roll another d10.
Right. Okay.
All right.
This is good. This is good. This is good.
What do? You see one of the person on the side go, "Ah, damn it! I busted." You see them get a bit annoyed.
Looking around, I'll say, just to everybody about and say, clearly, he's not good enough to play with us, is he?
Evidently not.
And
Your bet, sir. What would you like to do? Are you sticking with your 9? Wait, is that right? Yes, 9.
9, yeah.
Fine.
I think I'll
You need to get close to 20 as possible. Just a heads up.
go for another hit then.
Okay, roll another d10.
Okay, 40.
14.
14. That's not a good one.
The stats are still on your side though.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just need to sit solo, right?
Are you gonna chat? You chapping?
Yep.
Looking around everybody, I'm gonna say, oh, don't like his odds. And, but I think mine are in my favour as I am, with saying that I will sort of cast silvery barbs on myself.
Alright. So roll
For
two
another hit.
d10s and take the number you roll.
Yeah,
So
take the
roll
lowest number.
Or whichever number. Yeah.
Okay, so casting silvery barbs on myself subtly.
Hmm.
I'll roll 2d10 and I'll take the lowest number.
Okay. You're
And then I'll
effectively.
give.
You get to pick the number, don't you?
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he picks between the 2d10 he rolls, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to pick the lowest as the spell silvery barbs, and then I'll give the Shatter the advantage, so he has to roll and take the highest number.
Oh.
Okay. Sure.
Your
Technically
odds
a
of
reaction, but we're fucking about with the rules here, so I need to sit or lower.
Sure.
I was gonna say
On one of these dice, I need to sit or lower.
your odds are 1 and 6.
Yeah.
No, 6 and 10. 6 and 10 is your
Yeah.
odds. That's not bad
Okay.
odds.
So I think we're good here. I just need to sit or lower, and then I'm no
Yeah.
longer playing. On one of these dice.
Oh, what?
Fuck! Okay, I would like to use another sorcery point to subtle cast Mage Hand.
Wait, use an inspiration.
Oh yeah, can I use an inspiration
You
instead?
can roll one more d10.
Okay.
Oh, we got.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
Come on.
I've got a sits in me. The ball, it's rolling up that hill. Don't worry about
Luke,
it.
I need you to think low numbers for once. Just
Yeah.
think low.
The one time I need a low dice.
Come on.
Okay, that's a 1.
We're on
That's a one.
15. We're on 15.
We're on
Okay.
15.
No more.
Okay,
No more.
so
That's it.
right, Shasta
What?
has advantage on his D10 roll.
We've got to see what the house gets now.
That's it? You're sticking with 15?
Yeah,
For now,
with
for now.
15.
Yeah.
Does the house
You're
have
not.
to
You're
share
not dealing.
cards
Wait.
now?
You're not dealing
Yeah.
around the table. You're just dealing one person completely out before you move on to the next one. Does the house not deal at the same time as
Yeah, the
players?
house is gonna deal now as well. So I'm just making sure that 15 is if 15 is where you're stopping.
Right, so we've got to keep going until we're done, then the house just goes. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, shit.
Do I-
Okay, what do you reckon then?
That's way worse.
Shit.
Yeah, it's much worse. I thought it was the same time.
Okay, I've
Yeah,
got a
that was
50
my-
chance of getting.
I mean, we can do that. We can do that. That means
It makes it
Well-
easier.
what
The
would it be
house's
then?
rules.
No wait.
It's literally the house's rules.
So what are you trying to say? I'm a bit confused. So how
So
would
it
we be
goes-
going at the same time?
It goes Luke, then the Rakshasa, Luke, Rakshasa, or sorry, Ziggy, Rakshasa, Ziggy, Rakshasa. Not just not Ziggy, and then the Rakshasa would have advantage because he would know, oh, I don't have to go anymore if Ziggy just busts.
Okay. So in that case,
That's why in casinos it normally goes back and forth.
I'll roll 2. Right? Does that make sense?
You'll have to roll 3 because you're rolling one with
I'll roll
advantage and then
3,
take the highest.
and then it will be your turn, and then it will be my turn. So you can decide if you're gonna hold then and then. All right. So let me do that. I'll roll 3d10s. Here we
one
go.
second. Joey's saying he can hop on.
In 1 minute. So roll away though, Mo. See what
Okay.
we get with it.
Okay.
Oh,
It's a bust.
House is bust. We have a
It's a
second
bust.
gold coin.
Yeah. It's a bust. So you have a second gold coin. Onto you. All right. You got 2 coins now. The coin that you had of Freya, as well as another soul coin. And immediately as you touch it, you hear the kind of scream of a man in there, like. "Ah!"
I'll
Ugh.
open up the alms box and put the coin in with the other ones.
Oh dear.
I think, and this just might be the gambling talking. I think you should double in, Ziggy.
Yeah, I've only got one of those in me though. Out of game, I've only got one of those in me. Right. So
I could
Bruce, do you
try
wanna-
It gets-
something, but I have to test something first.
Oh.
Say it out of game before you say it in game, Mark.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Let me go to a bar somewhere. Is there like a bar somewhere you can
There
get
is.
drinks?
There is
Sure.
a bunch of yeah. They have a bunch of succubuses around, kind of toying with people and speaking to them, and then there's a kind of devil. I don't know what kind of devil barman called Bob.
Sure. Hey, you here? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would just point to some like bottle, like something like it. Just give me that. Like I would just point it because I don't speak, devil language.
All right.
And as I do that, I'll kind of like sit around the bar and try to look around. Do I see any guards or anyone like looking around?
Not watching you specifically, but they are keeping like a periphery of everything, keeping an eye out of everything.
Okay. I will be casting my invisible mage hand,
Okay.
and I will just kind of first play with it a little bit, like around my hand, like I'm just playing with an invisible mage hand. And then I will start flying it around the room a little bit. Does anyone look at it? Does it get noticed?
Make a perception check.
Are you okay
Perception.
for Joey to jump on?
Yes, I'll do the adjustment of the camera as he jumps on. Let me just put him on, and then we can do it. There. That means I'll have to adjust everyone. That's fine. I'll do it as we kind of go on. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, tell him to jump on. That's fine.
Okay.
He's jumped on. And then when he turns his camera on, I'll do the adjustments in a second. Great.
Howdy.
Howdy. How you doing?
You guys.
Very
Can
sharp.
you-
Yeah.
you
I'll
guys-
type,
Oh,
I'll
very
type
sharp.
it on.
Very sharp.
We're,
What was your perception? 15?
15.
Moving it around, you think you're no one notices, but then you clock in the corner of our eye. From your eye, there is like a tiefling or some variation of a devilish creature, kind of looking at the hand and watching it where it kind of goes. They seem to be pretty undercover in the situation. They're keeping themselves kind of inconspicuous as well, but they've clocked on that there is a floating hand, invisible hand around. So you can get to this. There are people watching for things like this as well in this place.
Got it. I will go back to the group and notify what I have learned. So there's people that can see invisible stuff, including my, invisible hand.
That tracks.
We could distract them, and then we could do something. I could, do something with like the invisible nature, but then, we need to take those guys out somehow.
There's a lot of security here. We'd have to fight everyone, and I don't see us getting out.
Oh no, not fighting. It's distracting somehow. I don't know how. What is the worst thing that could happen if you cheat here?
Did you? Well, there was a fellow that got taken out the back, and I don't think he's come back.
We could also get made into soul coins, I think, if we get into trouble.
But getting out to the back, what does that mean? Like, that's just... Oh. I thought, just, go away. Like, okay, no.
Oh, you do go away forever.
Yeah, but
And never.
kind of ironic to go away forever in hell. That's...
I've been in a few casinos and gambling dens, but obviously not in hell. And it's run almost exactly like it, just much worse in terms of the stakes.
At the counter, is there potentially something we could trade for more soul coins?
Do you go back to the counter?
I mean, but is there something we could do? Like, I have this Raven pendant from Ravenloft. Maybe that could be worth something.
Are you going to go there to offer it? Is that where you're going? Are you talking to the party or are you talking to me?
Talking to Mo, the person.
I mean, You can certainly try. That's all I'm going to say.
Can't
I'm
say.
not- I can't really give you
The
anything away.
other alternative. Patrons here also have soul coins, right? I'm speaking as both or
Yes.
Joey, whichever one. Okay. We could try challenging the patrons. We're not necessarily fighting them unnecessarily. Kind of like a duel situation, and then we just gamble the coins that way.
I don't know if the casino would like us to. Like, they're not. The casino wouldn't be getting anything.
Yeah, but
Well,
I mean,
we could do that outside.
we would just take it outside.
Yeah. Dimitri, do you know how to unmake a soul coin?
I mean, these devils are prideful creatures. We just have to call them out on it, and they'll be inclined to accept.
Harold?
Hmm?
There might be something there, and Bruce is going to go to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How do you?
Oh shit,
how
I
does
forgot
one
my drink.
save? How does one save a soul from a soul coin, or
I don't
resurrect
think
a soul?
I would
I don't
have
think
to. I would have to remove the curse on the coin. It's simple enough, but I haven't really prepared for that today.
Does that resurrect the person in the coin, or does that simply send them where they're supposed to go?
It would just free the soul.
they would go where they're supposed to go anyway.
Hmm.
Yes.
I was just counting how many of us there are.
Hmm.
Never
Were you
mind
trying
that.
to turn us into coins?
No, he's worried
We
about
can-
if we die or lose.
Oh, I was wondering if we win one more coin, two more coins in a single hand.
I
We make ourselves coins, get what we want, and unmake ourselves.
That's a pretty big risk to take.
I mean, we don't have to make
But-
ourselves into coins. We could just bet our souls. I assume we don't have to be turned into a coin to do it.
Hmm.
But let's just. We're already on a win streak, up one. But let's just gamble one more or both our coins, and if this doesn't work, I can always ask. And I'll whisper as quietly as possible, Bahamut, if he
Maybe-
would be willing to
maybe-
acquire us more.
Maybe go into a bathroom and do that.
Could
Go to the
could on the
bathroom.
next hand
Right.
Ziggy not
I,
bet the coins that he has and enough of our souls that should he win?
I've been
he
in
has
a
enough
situation with
coins.
Bruce a couple times. I'm gonna go check on Bruce to make sure he doesn't get himself killed. And Errol's gonna go to the bar.
I can attempt to play another game. I've got
If you play the simplest game, which would only double what you have, then we need 10 coins. Bet the 2 that you have and 3 of our living souls against coins.
Well, would you guys be willing to risk your souls for ruin?
I think we kind of have to at this point.
I mean, we don't necessarily have to. We have 2 coins.
We
I
can't be here all day, or however long this takes, assuming we're winning, which we may
But-
not.
But
Okay,
everyone
then
around here
let's-
has soul coins. Can't we just ask them how they got it and get them ourselves that way?
I have an idea.
That's why I'm headed
Let's-
towards.
Yeah,
yeah,
Bruce.
just a
Right.
cut.
While
Cut to Bruce.
while the 4 of you are speaking, Bruce has gone to the bar. Bruce, what are you doing before Errol joins you?
He is going to request for a drink, and
Drinks
he
given?
wants a quick look around. Are there like people milling around at the bar? Do I know if they've won a few soul coins? Basically, is what I want to know.
One person, yeah, in the corner, they're surrounded by like 3 succubuses and just smug to the face, yeah.
Is there anyone that I could walk past and sort of knock into?
Yeah.
That might have soul coins. Like maybe I wait for this person to come
What-
to the bar, for instance.
What's your intention? And
My
then,
intention is, Bruce will start moving as if to walk past them, and you'll just look one direction. He's gonna bump into them. Bruce will drop his drink, and then he's gonna make a bit of a scene and go, "You made me spill my drink," and play off against their pride and just sort of right outside now sort of business. That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Okay. All right, hold that thought. The first person that comes to you right now is Errol. So Errol, Go ahead. You tell him what.
I mean, I'm
you
just-
guys. Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit at the bar, and I'm not gonna say anything to him. I'm just gonna look around, and I'm just gonna say to myself, okay, it would be too much to get water around here.
I think it would be.
Yep. All right, I'm just say. And I'll just whisper to him. Say something in Gribbit.
Yeah.
Say something in Gripply if it goes down. You need me to fight or do anything.
Croak, I have a plan. I need you to back me
Croak.
up. Ribbit.
Gribbit, on you.
I will say, Bruce, make a fate roll. This is if there is someone that comes to you and you get that opportunity to do what you're intending to do. Because people are just moving around and stuff like that, but you're not finding that opportunity. So let's see if fate has done it for you. So make a fate roll. We haven't done this for a while. Make a fate roll.
Hi.
Also, while we're waiting on that, can I just ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
So, water from here has to be from the River Styx, right? I assume.
Sharp water! No!
Yes. Would it be
Awful.
sparkling water?
We're truly in hell.
Why would it be sparkling water?
Because it's hell.
It's sharp water.
Like if it's water, it should be.
Yeah, because you know this is a bad
It
place.
doesn't
and,
matter. Everything's gonna taste
and
like
sparkling
ash
water
anyway.
deserves-
It's gonna taste
deserves-
like shit.
like,
It would be the same
sparkling
it would be the
water
same
deserves
kind
to be
you
a
get
bad
in England
place.
where you have to put the decalcifying stuff in all your equipment all the time.
Yeah.
But all
Just-
our water
it's just
filters
highly
have,
inconvenient.
water filters. Like nobody goes just raw dog's water anymore. I shouldn't have said
It's just
that. Sorry.
it's
I'll
just
load it.
highly inconvenient, and
Why the hell did we let
That's-
you join today?
that's what it tastes like. That's what it tastes like. Raw dog's water. Absolutely.
Okay.
Anyway,
So, as you are sitting there, you see your mark, an opportunity. Let's just say it's the same person who's kind of a bit tipsy. He's getting up and saying to the succubus, "I'll be right back. Alright, none of you go anywhere. I just gotta go take a little bit of a, and I'll be right back." And you see him kind of stumbling past a few people as he almost, you can see him coming towards you and about to walk past you. Yeah.
I will stand up and start moving when I see him come towards me, in roughly his direction, but making it like I'm not necessarily looking at him. I will bump into him, but make it look like he's bumped into me.
Okay.
And I drop my drink onto the ground, the glass shatters. And I'm gonna put on Bruce's voice for this to make him sound angry. Say,
Yeah.
You just spilled my drink.
I think I did.
Yes, you did.
Right. You want
And I'm-
another drink, bartender? Give him another drink.
Ah, no.
Huh?
You just shown me up. I don't like that.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, I need to go to the loo. So, you're in my way. I might piss myself here. Just standing around.
Right. Soul coins, now.
What?
You heard me.
What are you trying to do?
Did I stutter?
I want these fair and square. I think you would have to do the same.
Outside now.
What's outside? All the games are in here. I tell you what. You seem to be... Kind of looks at you up and down, and then he goes... You seem to be a person who would be willing to wager. I'll say, what about if you... I'll give you... He pulls his little pouch, and you can hear it. I'll give you these soul coins. If you, dare to challenge me in a game. all you would have to bet is your own soul, of course. What do you say?
And Harold will speak up in Infernal. He'll say, "Buddy, we can either do this in here or outside. You spilled a drink on my friend. And I don't think it would be right for you to demand a challenge of us for the wronged party here. So what's it gonna be?"
If it's not a choice that you are giving me, perhaps it would be best that we would take it outside. Make an insight check for both of you.
Fuck. Sorry, Andy.
No, that's what I wanted to get. So
Fuck.
Oh,
Alright.
by the way, Joey, I use your passive vital trace. That's why you have a 25 in your stealth.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
6.
Let me just check before I make this roll. Okay, I do. Can I use my inspiration on this insight?
We also have 5 party inspirations.
yeah, so use one of them. We'll have 4 left.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of them. I meant to roll that at advantage. I'm sorry. Let me roll again because I was meant to be an advantage roll. That was a little bit better. 18.
Give me 1 second. Let me see.
I was kind of hoping he'd back down, but
No, this is good. This is kind of what I was hoping for. Because before that, there was one last thing I was going to try. I was going to try and say to him to try and goad him, but see what it goes. Yeah.
yeah, I was kind of hoping the Infernal might be like, wait, what the fuck's an elf doing and speaking in Infernal? Kind of hoping for that, but
I'm aiming for this whole idea of okay, we step outside, take our coats off, let's go, sort of business. If anyone's going to do it, it's probably going to be a devil, but
Okay.
I mean, he's gonna have his fight with fucking 20 guys probably for his entertainment.
I'll give you a little depiction of what this guy looks like. He's got his skin is he's wearing a well-tailored suit as well, but on his kind of lapel kind of area, he's got this kind of silvery kind of like you have a door knocker of a demon. He's got that kind of attachment to himself. He's got this kind of black, kind of choppy hair that kind of slicks back. His eyes are is just white, but he's got this kind of thin kind of look to his face. He does stand probably taller than you.
Jesus. Tall and slim then.
Tall and slim. And what was your insight?
I got an 18.
Okay.
I got an 18. He got a 6, but
Bruce, you don't really truly get intimidated by a lot of people, and you don't know who this person is standing in front of you. But Harold, you don't know who this person is, but when you look at this person, you immediately kind of feel a presence, a fear. The couple of times that you've gone here with is it Dr. Gret? Dr. Gret? Yeah, that's right.
Dr. Gret, yeah, Dr. Gret.
Yeah. You've been into the hells and stuff like that. He tells you to stay away from certain beings, either demons or devils that might be lurking around from these areas. And you get this kind of same feeling as this person is very, very dangerous. And maybe out of your league, potentially out of the whole party's league at the moment. If it makes it go outside. But that's only you know. So he looks to you, Bruce. All right. You want to meet outside? I'll just go take a little piss and I'll meet you outside. How's that sound? Or whatever is about to happen outside, I'll deal with you there and then I'll just piss on you. On you. How does that sound? And you see him kind of now glaring back at you, Bruce.
You'll
What's
see
someone
like
of
a-
your rank doing here? Harold will say in Infernal.
He kind of clocks his head to the side. I'm here to do what I want. Now, you don't want me prying into your business, do you?
Sorry, we're having a conversation. We're already prying into each other's business.
I'm only going to ask you once. Will you mind your own business now? Or I will make you my business.
just looking at Errol.
Decide.
Quizzically now, because this is all an infernal. Remember, you could say something in Gripley if you want to get a point across.
Very well then. However, those coins. Out of curiosity, what was going to be your game?
Oh! Probably we could just play a game of Infernal Dice.
Speaking as player Joey, is that already what the others are playing over there, or is that something
That's
different?
Infernal Cards, or the dealer's
Okay.
game. This is a dice game with a d6.
Mm-hmm. All right. Very well then. I mean, judging by what I know of this situation,
Joey,
I'm
before you,
just gonna-
before you carry on,
Mhm.
just because you weren't here earlier,
Mhm.
are we all kind of the opinion that us risking our souls for Ruin, who we've now realised what he's been doing, we're all kind of like, no, that's not worth it? Because I just want to see if Errol would still do that or not, because that's what we've been
that's what
saying to Errol.
I'm literally trying to get across here. Very well then. Go on about your way then. And then Errol will step aside. And then he'll just saying, Ripley, we're done here.
Bruce will ribbit croak back and then turn back to this guy and go, he's sort of spit on the ground. Worth my time. And stomp off.
Alright. God damn it.
And as soon as Errol catches up
He,
with Bruce,
as he kind of walks past, he turns around and he mumbles a word. And for you, only you hear Bruce these words. He says, "Dance, my puppet." And all of a sudden, you begin dancing without any save or anything like that. You're just there,
He
just
subtle
dancing.
casted dance, didn't he? Yep.
No,
Did I not
he
get
just-
save? I know there's no save for
No.
that.
Well, probably not his version.
you just see.
Alright,
and
I
it-
start dancing a jig then, I guess.
and then he laughs and wanders off. Eventually, after a few seconds, you stop dancing. So-
Okay, I know you said I don't know what he is, but could I try digging into Errol's memories of like Dr. Gret's lectures to take a guess at what he might have been?
Yeah, make a religion check. Or religion? Yeah, religion. Yeah. Oh, Arcana.
Religion?
Wait,
Okay.
religion or no Arcana? One of them.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make a normal roll because it's not super vital. Oh, okay, dirty 20.
Okay. He's definitely a fiend, but you know that he is definitely a demon lord.
Ribbit, croak. Not exactly sure. Probably for the best though. That was what I'm only guessing is some kind of demon lord.
Oh fuck, I got off there. I got off very lightly.
No, trust me, I was having that conversation with him in Infernal, and I'm trying to help Ruin, but at the same time, if we're gonna pick an opponent, he's probably not the best choice. Alright, we might as well go back with the others, because trying to piss off any more patrons, they'll start to gang up on us. Ribbit, croak.
Righto, ribbit. Back to
Sorry,
something
Andy, I
else.
tried, but Mo made it very
No,
clear
I
that
blame
he's
Mo.
probably gonna kill all of you.
I
even if you
blame
did.
Mo. This is all Mo's fault.
I mean, I gave you
Don't
the
make it
option
too
to.
easy.
I mean, I gave you the
Don't
option.
make
You
it
can
too
play
easy.
for cards, and you can get a lot of soul coins, but you're gonna sacrifice your own soul.
I was just looking for like an easy way to get like a couple of soul coins or something. That was all.
There's no easy way in this
so-
place. But let's shift back to the table
Yeah.
at hand, where Ziggy, Dimitri, Yagu, and also Flair are standing and deciding whether how they're going to play this. Are they going to sacrifice their own souls, or are they going to carry on with the two that they have at the moment?
I think if we can win another round, we'll have 4 coins, and then we can try and get 8, and then try and get 16. Or I think you should go to the bathroom and deal with that issue you've been, God, praying for a piss, haven't you, Dimitri? You've been praying for a piss, so I think you should go do that.
I understand what you mean.
Just ask the gods for some coins, is what Ziggy is saying.
I understand, but I don't think shortcuts in life are gonna get us everywhere. Sometimes you have to take the path less traveled.
Sake.
Just we've already. Listen, I understand that you're worried.
Right,
But-
I'm playing another game then. I'm risking the 2 soul coins we've got.
Okay.
Not just the two.
Okay.
You could throw my soul in as well. And I just go ahead and do it.
Okay. Betting 3 soul coins.
All right.
Well, 2 coins and this one back here.
Okay. You must
I
come
want to say
here for a
something
moment.
funny, but I will say it later.
Okay. He ushers you, Dimitri, a bit forward.
Say again.
You come here. Come closer. All right. Extend your hand out.
You're not gonna turn me into a coin, are you?
No, don't be stupid. Just give me your
listen,
hand.
If you're going to mark me or something, I do not know. No.
I'm telling you, it will not feel like anything. You will not see a mark anywhere on the outside.
But on the inside?
Well, that's a different story.
Well, in that case, then no. Just take the soul coins we have now. I don't want to be touched by demons. Ziggy, I apologize.
Fine. Anyway, just the 2 coins then.
All right, sit down. All right. This time we'll play it this way. You'll make a roll. I'll make a roll. You make a roll. I'll make
Right,
a roll.
okay.
And then we'll kind of see from there, making it a
Right.
little bit more fair. So go ahead, roll your dice.
We still rolling just 2 d10s?
We'll both start with 2d10s at first. Yeah.
Right. Okay, 6.
Okay.
16.
With the 16, the dealer holds. So you got to beat the 16. So now you just roll, and if you beat the 16, then you win.
Okay.
Or you go bust, or not 21.
So if I roll a 5th, so I want a lower number, right?
You
You
want
want to
higher
get-
than 16, but not higher than 20.
I need a
Yeah.
10 then.
So if you
And
get
that'd be
16, you
No.
still lose. Remember that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need
Right.
the
Okay.
17, 18, 19,
It's
or
not
20.
just this dice though. Sorry, I thought it was just this one last dice. Okay,
No,
I'm gonna
no,
roll.
no.
Go roll
to
another
20
card.
as close to 21 as possible without getting 21 or higher.
Okay, I've got a
Slowly getting there.
7.
Step by step,
Okay.
we're in 7. Need 10, get a 10, get a 10, get a 10, get a 10.
I'll roll again.
Big old 10. Damn it. Okay.
10.
It's
What are we
okay.
on now? 10.
It's a 10.
Let's get
That's
a 10.
fine,
Let's get a
that's
10.
fair,
Let's get a
that's-
10.
Still no stakes.
13.
Okay,
No, is that right? No, 10.
It's on
Okay.
10, we're on 10.
10.
Okay, here's a roll.
7 or higher. 7 or higher. 7
Roll
or
again.
higher.
If not, just use an inspiration. But goodbye.
Okay, I'll use the inspiration on this one.
Okay. So roll 2 and take whichever roll.
Okay, I'll take that 7.
7, yep.
Yes! We have a winner! And he puts down another 2. Now you have 4 soul coins.
Ah-ha-ha!
I don't like doing this, guys.
I feel. I mean, and I'll do it if you want to, but I feel bad about using that party inspiration. I didn't realize you guys were using.
Oh
it
no,
for
it's
this.
fine. It's fine. Right. I've got 4 coins. We need more though. But do I go again? I mean, I didn't use my spells this time.
Like, if you get only one more, then we only have to play the game one more, so... You still
Yeah,
wish
you
you get
play-
only
okay.
one.
You have to play it twice more to get 10, so only risk 1.
Right. Okay. I'll go to a different table. 1 coin.
Do you want maybe
Oh no,
2
2.
of us?
You have to
one
risk
coin
2.
each?
Sorry, that's the.
Do you want maybe like do you want maybe like 2 of us go off with 1 coin each?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
So,
that-
but I'm the
it's
only
not
one
just
who's
you
cheating.
doing it. Well, I mean that's. Ruby's
Well, I've
the one
got
that
one.
helped you
I've got
even
one more soul cast in me.
You have how many inspirations left? 4 inspirations left, right?
4 inspiration.
Three.
3?
Three.
3 inspirations.
Three, because I used one and then you
Yeah,
just used one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, crack on. Have you still got resources to use for one big
Okay.
game, which
Okay.
does benefit
One,
you then?
one more game.
We're going all in.
3 soul coins. That'll get me 6.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then you will be on 8.
Yes.
Is that right?
You've got how many have you got? 4?
We got 4.
We bet.
Yeah,
So
we
we'd
bet-
only win 3.
We
Yeah.
bet 2. We're at
Yeah.
4.
Okay, in that case, do I bet 4 then?
No, just
Well,
we're gonna have to
then-
pay twice anyway, so don't bet full 4.
Okay.
Just bet one now. Just bet only
Okay,
one.
I'll bet 1 coin. 1 coin.
Okay.
Let's bet 2. We've gained 2. Bet 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with Lucky because Ziggy does have resources
also agree with
way
Lucky.
in,
Right, okay.
in his advantage.
I'll bet 2 then. I'll bet 2 coins. 2
All right.
coins.
Okay. Here
Sorry,
we go again.
Yagu.
Like
Let's go.
mathematically, it doesn't matter that much, so it's
Okay.
okay.
All right. Roll 2 d20. 2 d10s.
Okay, a 9.
All right. An 18.
Oof.
Oh,
The dealer
fuck.
holds.
So you need a 19 or a 20.
I'll hit. Oh shit, I meant to roll that once.
What was the
Go
first
on, take the 10.
You can take the 10
because it's a
19.
19? You win.
That was easy.
Fuck.
Wow.
Does that mean you still have all your resources?
Wait, no,
No,
nice.
we're at
I still have
six now.
one more.
Ziggy going
We're at
again. You got the resources.
So
Shit, I don't want to be too confident.
Yes, Lucky.
Are we at 6 right now? 6?
yeah,
We're
we're
at
at
6.
6 points.
If you bet,
so
if
we
you
can-
bet them all, we get to leave.
I mean, is it all of them, or do we need 10? How many do we need?
Only
exactly?
5, bro.
Yeah,
You have
10, I guess.
to put in
You
5.
bet. If you bet 4, then you would go to 10 because you would win 4.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that do we need 10 total soul coins? What's the total?
Yes,
Because I
10 in
We need 10.
Okay. So we'll just bet 4, and
Or-
then we'll just call it then.
Right, okay.
Sorry, in character would flare at this point. If you just manage to win enough, then we don't have to trade away the benefactor's previous partner's coin.
So I need
So,
another 5.
If we get
So,
to
I'm at-
11, we hold on to that one. If you remember which one it is.
Right, okay. So do I bet 5 then, and then
We'll bet
we'll
5,
have
and then
11.
we'll leave.
Okay.
We'll
Right,
bet
okay.
5, and then we're done.
Okay.
You begin to see people seeing that this is a hot table, and people start
Oh,
coming
fuck.
around, watching you, giving you more
I,
pressure on the situation.
I think I'll use in an attempt to intimidate people. This may piss people off and it may hurt us. I'll use shape change to make myself look a bit more demonic because I know I've got a tiefling like sort of face going on, but I just I make the horns look a bit sharper and I just yeah. Okay, 2 more.
All right. 16,
Okay.
12. Do you hold? Or you?
If I hold, I can't roll again, can I?
No.
That is correct. Yeah, the 16's.
Okay.
It's literally
gonna-
a 50-50, so it's up to you. If you pass it.
What if I
This is
don't-
gonna be-
What if I don't roll? I need a 3 or lower, right? Or I need 4 or lower.
4 or lower.
Okay, I
So-
think I'm gonna subtle cast another silvery barbs and give him advantage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll 2d10 and hope I get a 4 or lower. And then he has to roll again and with advantage, so right?
Oh, squeaky bum time.
Yeah, you take you roll 2, take the lower roll, and then I'll take
and then we've got inspiration to burn just in case.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, this is very risky though.
Okay, I will do
Come
the
on,
inspiration
I
then.
believe.
So I
I
roll
believe.
3d10.
I believe.
And only one of them has to be a 4 or lower.
Mm-hmm.
3d10.
This is where
I
it
believe.
pays off having a bard, boys. This is where it
Yes,
pays.
it does. Yes, it does.
There's a 1.
Oh,
Fuck,
the one,
come
the one.
So take 1.
Okay, 17.
17. Do you want to? Are you chapping or are you hitting?
No,
are you
no,
sticking?
no.
No, I can't risk it. Can't risk it.
All right. So
You have to take the higher roll though.
that's fine. 5. Either if the gets a 5, 6, 7,
Yeah, 8 is fine as well.
or 8. The dealer wins.
So that's a good odds.
Those are
No. Oh god.
Yes! He lost! No, he lost! He lost!
I did.
No, I'm just fuck his relief.
We can get out of here, boys!
Quick, run!
And you win again.
And we left
Good.
without a name.
Good,
Okay, I
good.
think I'd go and claim my
You have
prize.
11 soul coins now.
We're leaving.
Bruce grabs
Um,
Ziggy like this, gives him like a kiss on the head. You magnificent bastard!
Let's just.
We are going to get out of here safely, right? Oh,
Yes,
actually,
let's
we want
get,
to go spend
let's
them.
get
We're
the name.
leaving.
No, we need to go spend them with the gentleman upstairs.
Okay.
And I'll. One true name, please.
Mm.
Make sure you don't spend the coin that Flair's talking about.
Yeah, I'll keep that coin specific.
Okay. As you give the 10 soul coins, a small parchment is given to you, and on that there is a name, and it is Amnizu. Amnizu.
Can you just type that in chat?
Sure.
Just because I've done a lot of work today, and by that I mean I haven't done much work today. So I'm not in the mood.
What a delightful looking chap.
Okay,
Great job, Ziggy. Great job.
Great job, Luke.
let's leave. That
Alright.
was all luck. I don't want to. That's not giving
Good
myself
job,
an
Luke.
ego
As
boost.
you
Yeah.
turn around, I'd say Flair and Errol make a perception with advantage. Everyone else just make a perception check.
I swear to God, if it's that same fucking guy, like, come on.
It's as odious.
Okay, and you said advantage, so
You said all of us, or just?
Just
just
Flair and
me
Errol
and Flair.
because they were the ones that were keeping an eye out mostly
Yeah.
of the situation.
I was sort of
so-
casting spells, so nobody
I
should
got
know.
Oh
I got
no,
a
it's nothing to do with that.
27.
Right.
We're
Yeah,
being
okay.
followed, aren't we?
That's everyone, right? I don't know. Am I missing someone?
No, that's everyone.
You said just Flair and...
Flair got a 32.
No, everyone can make a
so-
perception check,
Oh,
but
right.
them two with
Oh,
with advantage. That's what I was just saying. To
Oh,
them
okay,
two.
that's what I was asking. Yeah, because I didn't roll. Oh, fuck me.
That's fine. Yeah, Flair and Errol, and Yago actually, you notice your little imp friend is standing all the way to the other side, and he's talking to one of the pit fiends, pointing to your direction, and you see them almost like very angrily and agitatedly kind of probably spinning tails about you guys, and you see the pit fiend kind of looking around and looking for you guys. What are you guys doing?
Okay.
We're fucking leaving. We're not
Seems
It's
dealing
time,
with that
time
shit.
to go.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's
Yeah,
wrong?
we're done.
I don't
I
understand.
think
What's
we'll
the
just
matter?
leave. I'll
Errol do
shape
the thing
change.
again.
I'll shape change into a different demon sort of
Roll.
shape.
Wait, I
I'll
don't
just
understand.
like
Why,
yeah,
why,
I'll
Just
why,
say Mark.
why running?
Yeah.
Can any of you teleport us out of here?
Oh,
Um,
I have a scroll of teleport.
Would
I
it
mean,
get
I
us off the
have-
plane?
I mean, I could detect
Oh.
a portal that's like a mile away. I could do that.
In the meantime, let's get the fuck out of here.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming
Sorry,
we're
didn't mean to
moving
press. I
back.
apologize again.
Are you moving
But,
stealthily, or are you trying to just hurry and get out of here?
Should we move stealthily? Because
Stealthily,
I think
stealthily, I would rather not get caught.
if we've still got the pass without a trace up
We
as well, that's
should.
quite good odds.
It hasn't been that long.
Make a fate roll.
It's
eh?
felt
mean,
like
it's
it's been that
something.
long.
Fate
It's
rolls
Make
been
it-
an-
That's an hour, right?
Yeah, make
It's
a fate
been
roll.
an hour.
Let's see. Yeah, you've been in here for a while. Well, you know, it's
Make
not
a
like
fate roll.
All right, I'll
I
make
mean,
the
you
fate
can
roll.
recast it.
I'm gonna actually. I can't recast it. I'm gonna go high. Well, fuck me. All right,
All right, your passive without a trace is not there anymore.
gotcha. Let me take off the 10 then.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, we can.
What's the spell do?
Bruce is still like, I don't understand. Why? What's the matter?
Okay, I think well, that imp we were talking to may be lying about us.
Yeah, so I'm guessing we're gonna all have to make a stealth roll.
What are you doing? The pit fiend is looking around, looking at you, looking
Guess
for
we're
you.
gonna- and if we're
I'm
spotted,
gonna-
then we run like hell.
I'm gonna shape change into a
Ah,
different looking
okay.
demon
Hmm.
and try and like hide and stealth out the way.
Okay, so
A group
as you,
check.
yeah, that's what I'll need from you guys. If you're going to try to get out without being spotted, I need a group stealth check. DC
I'm
is, I will set it to 17. Why not? Oh
Well,
god, that's 2 failures.
Some,
cares?
use the fucking inspiration.
Yep.
Use the inspiration, guys.
Yeah,
We
use
only
the
have-
inspiration.
Nah,
I
but
will-
my-
if we should save them, we should
I'm
save.
gonna use mine. It's near the end of the game. I've got 15 minutes. So I'm gonna re-roll
Yeah.
mine.
Well,
That was even worse.
this was not my plan, so...
Can I use my shape change to give myself advantage because I'm not the same disguise anymore?
Sure.
Cool.
Oh, fuck us.
Well, at least there's not 2 failures
Wow.
from the Yagu from that one, and we're
4. So 4
Yo-
failures, 2 successes?
Y- y-
Okay.
Yagu
Um,
crashes into Bruce, who both knock over the billiard table or something.
Sure, let's
So
go
wait,
kind of
so I
go with that. You begin start
succeeded.
walk in and you start kind of walking past people. I think the place is getting a little bit crowded from all the kind of excitement around that kind of table, and as you kind of push past, you hear from a distance, "Hey, stop!" And you realize that this person is calling you out. Do you run? Do you stand? What do you do?
Well, am I hidden?
no, it's
Well,
a group stealth check. We
There's a
failed.
group- yeah, you failed as
Oh.
group
Wait,
stealth.
wait.
Well, we don't know if they're mad at us. They could maybe they're happy
We're
about
in
us.
the hells. I don't want to deal with this shit right now. After we just got what we got.
Yeah, but we might be in less shit than we think. Like, it's only that imp that's
Okay,
talking about us.
Yeah,
we could
we might
easily
be
just
jumping-
outpersuade him.
Guys, I've
We
got an
might
idea.
be
We're
We
gonna
might be
get
jumping-
fucking robbed. That's what's
well,
gonna
hang on a
happen.
second. We might be jumping the theoretical gun here. Maybe we're
God damn.
okay.
Okay, question.
I would rather fucking leave, but it's
First,
as a group,
um,
that's where my
Question.
vote
I've
is.
got an idea, guys.
Last question. Then
Okay.
I didn't make a
Let's
decision.
hear Ziggy's plan.
So, with my familiar, I can cast a spell through it. I want my familiar, if it can, to be on the other side of the room and cast prestidigitation, creating a sensory noise, and I want that sensory noise to be 3 coins over here.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
Can
Distraction.
I piggyback on that?
Okay.
In the opposite corner, or rather aiming for the opposite corner, Flair's going to pull out a deck of cards and throw 2 cards in that direction from the deck of illusions.
What are you gonna make them into?
I don't get to choose, I have to roll for it.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Could I-
I don't know how to roll for it though, because it just tells me what they all are. It doesn't say what I roll.
Just
How many
number
are
them.
there?
1d20 minus 1. So there are 15 cards.
Sure, just roll a d15. Oh, it's already done?
No, that was me rolling for how many there are, because I've never used it before.
Oh, okay.
Could I also use thaumaturgy in the same direction as the familiar of the owl to make it sound like one of the if there's like slot machines, make it look like it's lit up, like there's like someone just won the jackpot.
Okay. Fair enough. I can see what's kind of going on here. Alright, I'll say... I'll say make a deception check with advantage.
And I'm rolling a d15, did you say?
Hold your d15 for a second. Roll your d15 anyway, but let's just see kind of what's going on. So Ziggy, go ahead. Roll your deception
One.
check
Deception, okay.
with advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage, okay, great. That is... Where the fuck is Decep... Oh, right, it's a lot higher up on the couch sheet.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
alphabetical on the sheet. It's weird.
30,
Is it-
nat 20.
Wow.
Hey.
Okay.
Luke, go buy a lottery
As you're
ticket right
busy
now.
looking at what
Piggy,
card...
piggy,
As Flair's looking at what card to use, you hear on the corner, and you hear, free coins, free soul coins. Just a voice coming out from the thing. All of a sudden, there is this kind of tingling noises of coins being from the thaumaturgy from Dimitri, and all of a sudden, heads start turning, and people begin to rush. The crowd is going wild, giving you the opportunity to kind of go. The pit fiend is kind of getting confused, and all these other people start kind of getting confused and looking at the direction, and you all slip out of this situation without being noticed, with a great distraction. Still, now with a name, you guys run, escape, and jump out, and leaving behind the chaos of the Avernus Casino behind you. You run and get closer with Errol's guide to where the portal was created. You head back and you see the ropes there, but obviously someone's going to climb and the other person's going to take the magic carpet, and you fly up where you see the interior of the sanctuary and people still waiting for you. And as you fly out, the blood turns into a pool again, and the plane of hell has now disappeared, and you're back into the material plane. Let me just put some less groovy monster noises into.
And yeah, I just wanted to post that ability because it took me forever to find it. I'm just gonna headcanon that Errol fucking used as a transceiver.
Yep. All right.
Oh, I want to throw it up.
Thank you, Luke. Luke, you fucking Luke,
Oh.
you're the MVP.
I don't like that. It's too much pressure. Fuck.
How did it go? Did you manage?
We got the name.
Oh, and
Great.
kept that coin of. Or,
You did?
like
Yes. We're that good. Can I
can't
roll
believe
deception on that? Can I roll deception on that?
Sure.
You want? Okay, I was about to say, wait, you want to lie to them about us keeping the
Shit,
coin?
another 30.
Oh god.
Luke,
Fuck.
go buy a ticket.
It seems you are.
Oh, Malcolm is dead tomorrow. Like, brain shot off sort of dead,
my
not just
God.
walking around corpse dead.
Kind of redemption for like the amount
Great.
of double net ones you've
don't
rolled.
say it. Don't say it.
All right, sorry, Bo. Go on. for interrupting.
That is amazing. You okay to return me Freya's coin if you don't need it?
No.
Yeah.
Wow, I guess you good guys are doing so well. It seems like you're having a breeze with this.
Yeah, even I believe that.
Well, all right. Well, we only need one more material now. This one might be a little potential problematic. You may find yourself traveling through a storm in the elemental plane of air, but we do have a great captain. I'm sure when you came in you saw that skyship outside. Well, Captain Velon Oris, who is the air genasi, who will be piloting you through the elemental airplane. She is very, very good. Please don't mind her kind of crazy antics and, speeches and things that she says. Mostly all captains are a bit like that. She's been through a lot of challenges, but she is the best. I promise you that. When you are ready, meet me at outside, and we'll get you on board onto the airship, and we'll create a portal to the plane of elemental, air elemental. Okay, I'll see you all outside.
Can we get an hour to short rest for my transponder too?
Oh yes, of course, yeah.
If you guys are okay with that in the party.
Yeah.
For a short rest.
Don't see why not.
All right.
I don't
You-
get
This is
anything
for
back from the short
the-
rest.
This is
I'm
for
sorry.
the final spark of a storm. Is that right?
That is
Yes.
right.
Hmm.
All right. As you roll, after an hour, you guys head outside, following these kind of stone steps that take you to the kind of the top area of the keep itself, where docked to the side of it is an airship. As you come across, you see a Air Ganassi, who is wearing a hat, but the hat is always kind of almost falling off, and she keeps adjusting it all the time on top of her head. And as she sees you coming, she looks at you all. Hello, everyone. Come. Thank you. This is going to be great. Come aboard, please. Come. Quick. Hurry.
Does this sky ship, does it look stable?
Are you asking if we're on the Millennium Falcon? Is that what you're asking?
No,
here?
I'm asking you out a game. Can I do a perception check? Does it look like it's just past its MOT, or does it look like it's...
Make a perception check, sure.
Dirty 20.
It looks like it's been through some scraps, repairs. It's not to an extent where it's going to fall apart, but
Right, okay, so it's not my car. It's fine.
yeah, it's the same. It seems like the captain and the ship have been together for a long time.
Okay.
Come on
Okay.
in, come, quick. Good. Everyone inside. Thank you. Great. All right. And I'm not coming. Okay. We'll step outside then. Good. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm your captain, Velron Oris. You can call me Vel if you would like to, if that makes it easier for you. We're going to the air elemental plane. Anyone been there before? No?
I've been there. It's been pretty pleasant.
Yeah. It is very pleasant. It can be. But where we are going, there is a roaring storm, and there's a potential of you dying. So I need you all to sign this, just so that I don't get sued for anything if you do die. Please, could you just sign this, please?
We've all died before. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Why would you get
Actually, I
a
don't know if
suit
Dimitri
if
has.
I mean,
you
it
die?
didn't stick, so it doesn't. I don't think it counts.
Well, you're not dead now, so you
Exactly.
clearly are alive. So.
I mean, we don't make them faster, fine, and then they'll just sign.
Thank you.
Road travel, I get it.
If we have no choice, I guess.
I mean,
That
if
is
we're,
just nice paperwork, Dimitri.
to be honest, if we're dead, I don't see how we're going to sue you anyway. There you go.
Well, you never know these days. Anything could potentially happen. But this is going to be so exciting. I'm so excited as well. I will promise you one thing. This is going to be a thrill. I don't even know if I'm going to come out of this alive, but I will make sure that we try our best doing so. I will need your help on the ship from time to time. Maybe one of the ropes might fly out or cut, and one of the sails might break off in the storm, and we're going to get flung into death. But I'm sure that there.
Would you... How long will the flight be? Because I can summon constructs that will help us.
Oh, well, if they're not too heavy and they're not going to... I mean, we're going to be flipping and spinning upside down, so...
One is the embodiment of death.
I say...
But it's very strong.
The more hands, the better.
Okay.
Right.
Ziggy will get his golden gilded card ready to cast Spirit of Death because he has a 16 strength.
Right. Okay, well, just to be on the safe, I'm going to tie these ropes around your waist, so in case you go flying off, you potentially won't die instantly. Depending on perhaps. You might get struck by lightning. That's a very high chance that could potentially happen. There may be creatures around that are flying in the air. But the place itself could be kind of volatile. I will certainly try my best to keep you all alive. That I can guarantee. I will try. How does that sound?
Yeah, I think Ziggy, during the short rest, would have unprepared detect magic, but would have prepared to absorb elements. Just changing his spells out a bit.
Can you do that on a short rest?
I believe I can, as a wizard.
Cantrips?
Can't.
Can I?
You'll have to double check. See if you can. Double check,
I'll
and
see
then
if I
kind of
can.
go. Anyway, all right.
Wizards
So
get long rest to change spells. They can restore
Yes.
spell slots with their
Right, that's what it is.
recovery.
Still new to the wizard thing. I don't have absorb elements. I don't.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
all
We'll be
right.
Yeah.
Okay. You see the captain kind of go onto to the wheel and kind of grab onto it, nods towards Alea, who kind of nods to the rest of you. Good luck. Hang on.
Good.
You're almost there. She nods towards, and you see one of the blood hunters is there and opens a massive portal. Immediately, there is this gush of wind just that kind of blows whoever has hair back, and as the ship lurches to the side before it begins to drift forward, and you just see it going through the portal and disappearing into the air elemental plane. And as it does, you see the portal itself kind of slow and kind of goes smaller, but doesn't completely close. And as you guys enter into the place, we will stop right here and continue next week, where you guys try to find the final spark. Thank you everyone for playing.
Storm.
Thank you everyone. I hope. Good job, guys. I think that was amazing what you guys did.
That was a fun session.
That was way too much trust you all put in me. I did not want to roll those dice.
That was really
And you
good.
didn't let us
Fucking hell.
know.
But we'll see where the Cox get up to next week. So thank you everyone for watching and staying. Please come tomorrow to watch the Eye of Observation, or our Sunday campaign. The God damn it, I keep forgetting the name. Lucky.
Like hearts.
House of War.
Hearts of War.
Hearts of War. So yes, I'll see you all either there, or we'll see you all there, or we'll see you next week. So until then, stay magical, have a good week, and good night. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.